Remember after the Matrix came out and everybody wanted the screensaver? Remember screensavers? Everybody
Yeah,
wanted the
yeah.
Oh
screen.
yeah, remember
Everybody had the
screensavers?
Green one?
screensaver of the Matrix to be on
I
their.
never had that. I wanted it though. It was so.
Yeah, no, everybody wanted that. But
Oh,
you remember, you
so that
remember
reminds me. There's this place in Dallas called.
the
Hold on.
screensavers?
Well, do you remember that show with
Mm-hmm.
Leo Laporte
Little
and
port.
what was the other guy's name?
No, I don't remember the show. This sounds like
There you
something
G5
go.
made up.
TV. Oh, well, all right. Here we go. We got the new Board Game Geek sweatpants.
Crystal.
Okay, I have to say, yeah, no. Oh my God,
Oh,
that's so
There's
yeah.
awesome.
sweatpants.
Yeah, there's
Yes,
sweatpants.
look at that.
Look, it's got the game flame right
By
there.
the way, those were designed by a 17-year-old girl, teenage girl,
And also
one of
being
my
modeled
friends.
by a 17-year-old girl.
Okay, they look pretty good on you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, nice. I like the Board Game Geek on the leg.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they make you
Hard to believe anybody could come up with the idea of putting the logo on one side and the board game
You
geek on
would
the
be
leg on the
surprised
other.
how hard it is to design something like
No,
that.
I mean
You got to leave it
I
to a teenage hip girl,
yeah.
Taylor
I
Swifty
mean
girl.
I
She's
mean
like, these would
it's
be
hard to
fire.
believe anybody could ever come up with
No, it was
that
Sutherland's daughter.
combination.
You know Aaron, right? Did you meet Aaron before?
I don't know.
Very comfy. I think the next iteration just should have BGG all over the butt of them.
Yeah.
We thought about that.
Done and done. Anyway, hey, it is the weekly Alaboom. This is the 13th of August in the year of our Lord 2025. This is the longest running weekly video live stream
Board game.
chat on YouTube. That stat is completely and totally
Made up.
100% unverified. But until somebody steps in and I get a court order, I'm not changing. No.
So, like I said, there's this one channel called Sonic State. I think they've been doing it for like a bit longer. I'll have to go back and see what the first episode was. They talk about synthesizers, music, electronic music production.
Mm-hmm.
What was all right, so we got initials tonight, we got grievances. I got a
You should
grievance to
introduce
share.
Christoph, by the way.
I don't know who Christoph is. You might as well be saying
I can introduce him.
Introduce this person
Christoph
that you've never
Schlavinsky.
met in your entire life, who
Am I
I had
pronouncing
no
that right?
idea was
Schlavinsky?
going to be on the show, but I should somehow.
Is right. Yeah.
And he's from Germany. You're from Bonn.
I'm from Cologne.
Cologne.
Jeez, you're already doing a horrible
Which is like
job.
right near Bonn, right? It's like they're neighbors. Yeah. And he's one of the judges for the Spiel des Jahres.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
in that case, you
are you on the full committee or
I'm the full committee, and I'm the
children?
Beside that, I'm the coordinator of the kids game jury as well, and I am the vice president.
So every single time,
I didn't know about that.
Every single
That's
time
amazing.
the game that I wanted to win didn't, I can blame you.
Well, technically, you can blame everybody.
It's a committee, Lance. You can't blame any one person.
At the end,
like fun, I can't.
Well, Christoph is one of my favorite people in the world.
Oh,
love it. I truly love it.
Why don't you go join his weekly video cast?
If he did a weekly video chat about board games, I would totally join. I might have to compete for the first spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christoph is a wonderful human. And he's into games. He's into every game. He's not just every kind of game ever possible, as far as I know. Is there any game you don't like?
Oh, there are games I don't like.
Sure.
Sometimes,
but I mean, is there a genre you don't like?
All right, give us a list of like 10 games you hate. Go.
No.
Oh my God, 10 games I hate.
Yes.
Focusing on the negative.
I'm afraid that Brass.
Go down the top.
Oh yeah, Brass is a total hack of a game. I agree.
I was like, I don't know, didn't do it for me. I didn't like Arkham Horror because the guy.
All right, you're out of here.
Who teached it to me had so many expansions in there that it took so long and it was so tedious, and I didn't know what to do. And he was playing the game for everyone.
For you.
It was
yeah, that was a mistake.
But is that the fault of the game, though? Well, I don't know.
There's a point in that game where there's too much, for sure.
It is super. It was super. It was so much. I didn't know what to do.
I learned Arkham Horror the same day or the same week that I learned Agricola. And I
Same.
found Agricola to be much more terrifying than Arkham Horror. Because in Arkham Horror, maybe you'll die and just bring out another character, whatever. But in Agricola, if you don't feed your family, you get the starvation things, and it's just the tension and stress is awesome.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
I think you would probably like it if it was me teaching you and we played just the basic game.
Yes.
We
Maybe
would
I would
we
have
would get
preferred
along
that.
for yeah.
But
The
I never
basic game is very fun and just like you ride it and see
Yeah.
what happens. Yeah.
I never touched it again after that. And one of the 1800 series
Oh yeah. Nobody likes those.
that was
I
like
don't know why they're popular.
an Excel sheet with trains. I don't know. It was like
Yeah, kind
the
of.
one who was best at math won.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Yeah.
oh
It didn't do anything for me.
As it should be.
god.
Yeah, I didn't like any. I played the 1853. Is that the first one? 18 or 1830.
Wait, what was it?
1830.
18. What was it? 30.
The
Did
Avalon Hill
30
one.
replace 29?
The one I played was the Avalon Hill 1830 with the railroads and robber barons cover blue box, like Avalon Hill box. Like that was the one I knew about back in the day. Yep, that's it. Hey, there it is. The game of what does it say? Railroads and robber barons. There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
Classic.
yeah.
I just couldn't get into it. When you play with people that are advanced beyond you feel like you're trying to always catch up.
That's me in every game.
Yeah. But that one even more so. They're zooming along and they know what they're doing, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll buy a share.
Uh-huh.
You know, that kind of feeling. So
Oh,
Did
you bought
you
a
go
share,
in
now
that
you're
game?
gonna dump it and you're gonna suck. Haha.
yeah. Yep.
Well, you made
very
a
in the deep
wrong
water.
choice on turn 2. Enjoy the
Acquire-
next
Acquire
3.5
is that game for me, too.
hours.
Yeah.
The first time I played Acquire, I
Welcome
played
to
with two
Roads and
sharks.
Boats.
And I didn't know what I was doing the whole game.
Yeah.
Hey,
For
the
me, I
Camp
did
Rebel.
early in the game. I sort of understand. Oh, and I want to play it again. I'm starting to get it. By the end, I still lose, but at least I have some moments where I go, "Oh, look at me! I just did something." But when you're just lost and lost and lost, and then you get crushed, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to. Before we start diving into a lot of stuff, we got to get our commercials out of the way. You can still late pledge for Champions and Midgard 10th anniversary. Go to GameFound.com. Hey, Andy Van Zant is here, my former coworker at TMG. He devalued one of my Grail games that I could have sold for hundreds of dollars by
still
his
sell it,
company
probably.
launching Camp Grizzly second edition. Thanks a lot, jerk.
You're welcome. We try. We aim to please.
So
Great.
I finally watched I had never played that game, and I watched Lincoln and Nikki play it, and that game has like a lot of stuff in it that I didn't realize was in it.
Yeah.
Like it's got some moving parts for sure.
It's got some moving parts. Like the actual explain is pretty simple. If especially if you got somebody who's used to it, but but yeah, it is honestly still just a simple Ameritrashy kind of game with
Yeah. You
with,
can't take it too seriously.
yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
die. Most likely you're gonna die.
There's a reasonable chance you will die and possibly die multiple times if depending on what mode you're playing in. Yeah. Yeah, I
You
saw
watched the
that playthrough
playthrough?
too. Yeah, yeah.
At the beginning, Lincoln, I think, was just like, I can't do anything. I'm dying. He was sort of frustrated. But
yeah.
I don't know if he plays those kind of games.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. It's like definitely not the norm for them,
Euro
I think.
gamer.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where the wrong person is not going to appreciate it, but and it's really like, to me it's not my normal kind of game either, right? Like I like a crunchy Euro usually, but when I like read the description and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, I see, I guess I'll try this, and then I played it and I was like, oh, okay, it does the thing it does really well. It really does build
Oh,
the
everybody's
narrative
just
really well.
damning this game with faint praise, just left and right.
Yeah.
It does what it does well.
No,
that could be like
I don't think that's faint. I think that's I think
this game it does it stinks up the room,
It
but
looks
it does
cool.
it very well.
It looks like I would play it. I would bring it out like at Halloween.
Oh yeah, go on.
What?
Yeah.
I liked it looked fun to me.
Yeah, no,
Just to see like the terror that it invokes.
yeah, I think if you like Arkham Horror, it's a good fit too, because they're both doing that narrative kind of thing, right? Like it's about the story you're building with everybody.
Hmm.
We lost
So,
Christoph and Chad.
but yes, that
They're
is
gonna
on
probably eat or something.
So
Kickstarter right now. Go
here's
back it.
here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact. You're familiar with the video game RimWorld. Board game
I've heard
version
of
of
it.
it coming from Grey Fox Games. Coming soon. Anyway, in meetings with the guy who designed it and made it, like people say, "Oh, I really love this game because number go up, right?" It's just like, "Oh, I leveled up my people. You know, I was attacked by slavers and I captured one of them and I converted them to my cause. So I got another person in my group. I, you know, I leveled up my gathering so I can, harvest more food now. And so like, and ultimately, I guess theoretically, the idea is that you're trying to build a spaceship so you can get off the planet again. Because the whole idea is that your spaceship crash landed on the planet. But that literally takes in-game years to accomplish. The the designer of that game, the computer game, he was like, "Oh yeah, we're like this is why it's fun." He's like that isn't what I wanted from this game at all. He said all I wanted for this game was to tell a story. That's it. Whether it was you won, you lost, you all died, you radiation came from the heavens and burned your flesh off your body. It's just supposed to tell a story that like evolves over time that you have a little bit of control over. Yeah, and it's just like I found that interesting that there wasn't any like
The leveling up stuff is part of the story, though. I mean, the Joseph Campbell's classic hero myth.
no, the power of myth. Everybody should read that book.
He
The
gets
hero with 1,000 faces.
Yes, you get power, and then things change. So that's how the story progresses in a way that's interesting, and also it's just fun as a gamer to say, "Oh, cool, I got more stuff."
Yeah, Joseph Campbell, he had his quirks and his issues as well. But I mean, there's definitely absolute criticism you can give the man. But um, there's a really fantastic book that is just an interview that he did called The Power of Myth. And if you pick that up, it's a quick read, but it is well worth the read. And I'm pretty sure you can find an audiobook for it too. But it was good stuff. I have a grievance.
That's
All these already heard the grievance, but I'll say it again.
Are we talking about games yet or no?
Well, no, I mean, give me my grievance.
Okay.
You've already heard it, so you can tune out like you
I'll
normally
tune
do.
out.
Whenever I talk, you just tune out. I got to pick up my phone and look at an email because it's more interesting than Lance. Anyway, no, so thanks, Andy. That jerk. Anyway, um. I went to go get my wife a coffee on Monday, and there's this new drive-through coffee place called Seven Brew. I guess it's like a national chain, or at least it has lots of places around. And uh and the whole point is that you get in line, and then the people that work there come to your window, and like there isn't a drive-up window where you order. Like you go to Starbucks, you drive up to their little box, and you talk to the box, and you go drive to window, and they have your drink. Here they have people that walk down the aisle and ask people, and sometimes there's like dozens of cars parked up for this. In this case, there was like maybe 20, right? But they have two lanes and it goes quick, and because they get the drinks out and they get them done, and it's just bang, bang, bang. And so they get you in there. So like I drive up, person says, "What do you want?" I tell them the order. They're like, "Cool, that's $6." Um, they have the kindness. They actually have the kindness of when they hold the thing up to say, "What do you want to tip me?" They look away, so you don't have that moment where they're staring at you. "What you gonna tip me, you
Yeah.
frugal bastard?" But they look away. I mean, and I've already done my rant on that, so I won't go on that down that route right now. But so you do the thing, and then I got in line, and then I get to the front, and there's just one car in front of me, and I see, and at the front, and mind you, okay, also the thing about this place is there's these big outdoor speakers, and the music is you just can't hear anything. Like sometimes if you're taking your order close to they're like, what did you want? And you're like yelling, I'd like a coffee. You know, just like what? You know, just like at some point somebody's got to say, maybe we could just turn it down 2 notches or something. I mean, it's one thing, I'm old and it isn't music I like, so then you could say, well, it's just too old. But the people actually have to ask me, what did you want? Because like they can't hear. Maybe that's a problem. But anyway, whole point is this music is blaring. It's like 9 a.m. I'm like, and there's this car in front of me, and there's this person, and like, and if you get all the way to the front, you got to have this jibber jabber with the person, like, hey, how's your morning going? What's going on? Got big plans this week? You know, how's your Monday? You know, just like all kinds of, and you're just like, whatever. I understand you're supposed to interact and do that. I don't need it, but fine. And I see this woman is talking to whoever this person was in the car, and they're just yucking it up, and they're having a blast, and they're laughing and high-fiving and just doing this whole thing. I'm like, oh God, I'm not gonna be able to deal with somebody that's like on a 12 when I am like maybe a 5 at this point. But here comes this other guy who walks up to me and hands me my drink, and he's like, "Here's your coffee." And I was like, "Oh, cool." But it's a drive-through, so I can't leave until this person gets their drink. And I'm like, "Well, this is really weird. Why did I get my drink first?" I mean, there's never a wait, you know. I mean, but maybe she's got a big order, maybe, you know. But they just have coffee. It isn't like there's food or anything like that. And it's still, you know, just going like nuts. And so at this point, like I'm able to roll up my window. So I was thankful for that. So it wasn't super loud, and I was able to just roll up my window and just kind of chill. And then I'm sitting there and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and these two people are still yucking it up, and they're like kind of joking and chatting and like talking and just like, and it's still just going, and she's like leaning in the car, like in the window, and I'm like, what did this person order? Like, was it like 20 coffees or something? What's going on? And then I see the guy come out and goes to the car behind me to bring that person a drink, and I'm like, holy cow, what is going on? And there's a line of like 20 plus cars behind me. I'm like, this is insane. And then finally, like the person, she like they kind of do this weird like hug, like is the best you can hug through a window, and then like they give another high five, and the person just drives away. They didn't get another drink. This was just two people chatting it up for like 7, 8 minutes. As I'm just sitting in the car waiting. It wasn't just me. It was like everybody else behind me. I was just like, what is how? Why?
The real coffee was the friends they made along the way.
Oh, good.
I was, I mean, and it was, I mean, ultimately not that big of a deal, you know. I mean, like it was just an extra 5, 6 minutes out of my day, but I'm still just like,
if she had handed, or that person had handed that other person a coffee, would you have been like, okay, fine.
yeah, fine. They
But no
ordered
coffee
like
was no coffee cups were transferred.
there was no.
What did they
coffee,
just
there
go
was-
in? Did they just get in line to talk?
They probably
Well,
already got the
they probably
coffee.
already had their drink, right?
Oh, you
And
missed
they
that
were
part.
just
Yeah, you didn't.
they
see
were
that.
just like, and I just pulled up, and it was just like, I I was just like, and again, am I in Looney Tunes world? Am I just like what is
Must
what
be
is going
nice to
on?
just chat and hang out at the drive-through.
It must be nice to have just absolutely no wherewithal of
concepts.
like
Yeah, no concepts.
I'm actually making 30, 40 people wait an extra 5 or 6 minutes so I can catch up with my buddy here in the line. You know, just to have zero concern about what anybody else's timeline is, or that you're holding
Normally
anybody
at
up.
those drive-throughs, they make you like go out and get out of the line so that the rest of the line can keep moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, not in this case. I mean, I thought, okay, maybe like they gave her the
Like-
wrong drink, and they're like, oh, this is the wrong drink. You gave me the wrong thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll take that one back and go get you another one.
Yeah, but they always say pull ahead and park, and we'll bring it out to you.
Well, okay, so the way that they made this, there's like no, there's so if because it's so popular right now, And I can only assume it's going to get less popular, especially when it gets cold outside, because people are right now. It's 80 degrees and sunny. If you're standing outside taking orders, no big deal. When it's 10 below in November, nobody's going to be wanting to stand outside and take coffee orders. But regardless, the way it's in like this, it's a business that's set outside. It's in the parking lot of a strip mall, and they actually built it up from nothing. They took parking spaces away, built this from scratch. There's a brand new building there, and there are all kinds of signs that say don't park here because like you have to like because the line gets so long because of the cars. They actually like say for like here to here don't park while you're waiting in line because this is how the people in the bank get out. And from here to here don't park because this is parking spots for like the pickleball courts that are over here. Stuff like that. And it's I don't know. It's just insanity. I mean, it's ground up coffee beans and flavors, and it's I can only assume it'll the popularity of it will decrease. But I mean, and again, what I waited an extra 5-6 minutes, not the end of the world. But I was just like, who would do that? Who would just be like, oh, I should probably get going? No, 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 no. You just stay and chat. This is our time. Just like me and you catching up, talking about something. But anyway,
If it was a dear friend I hadn't seen for 20 years, I would say to my coworker, "Hey, watch the window. I'm going to go talk to this guy now." I wouldn't
yeah,
stop him there.
That's a very good thing to do.
yeah, that would be what
Conscientious.
normal people would do,
Conscientious.
or like, oh my gosh, what's your phone number? Give it to me here. I will call it right now. So now I have your phone number. You have mine. I get done working in 3 hours. I'll give
Yeah.
you a call then. Let's reconnect.
I agree.
You know, if it was, oh my gosh, you're my long lost adopted parent, I'll wait the 5 minutes. That's something I will acquiesce the 5 minutes for that, and I will. But other than that, that's my one. That's
Yeah.
my one gimme on that one. But yeah. Anyway, you want to talk games? Apparently,
I mean, does anybody else have grievances?
I've got a grievance.
I want to
There you
hear
go.
it. I want to hear a Jeff grievance because you're such a
So
nice guy. I can't believe anybody grievancing you.
So my stepfather, I don't know, the guy who's married to my stepmother,
Wait a
he
minute, time out. The guy that's married to your stepmom.
Mother,
That's
you
a
mean?
right.
that's a
Right.
weird.
So my father passed away and my stepmother remarried. So I still call her my stepmother, but this guy's,
Right.
it's weird. It's like
It's
there's
a
your
weird connection,
second
but it's
step.
there.
yeah. So he sends me this email about taco versus burrito, saying, "Hey, a 7-year-old kid made $1 million.
I saw that. I saw that
What's
too
your
on
problem,
Facebook.
idiot?" He didn't.
Popped up.
What's your problem, idiot? He left out. But
Oh,
the thing I get is everybody around me is saying either you should make an idiot game like this and make $1 million, or you should be doing video games.
do you believe
And
that story though?
yeah,
I
What's the
looked at that
story about
story. I don't
taco
believe it
versus
in one
burrito?
set.
What is it?
There's
what's
no
the
way
story?
someone gave that person $1 million for that game.
yeah.
So
I
I
looked
don't
at
believe
it,
it.
and you know what the difference between the taco and the burrito is? Yeah, the little folder. If you have it on the taco side, it's a taco, but if you have it on the burrito side, it's a burrito. There's no asymmetrical play there. So the taco.
What's the story? I don't know the story.
It's like
Give
a
me-
viral news article about a kid who sold. Go ahead. Actually, I don't want to steal Jeff's thunder.
7-year-old kid, his mother's an entrepreneur, and he comes up with this game of taco versus burrito where you take ingredients, crazy ingredients like ice cream or chocolate sauce or whatever, and you put them into either your burrito or you flip it over and put it into the taco. Or you can play things that are bad on other people's burritos, or you can play condiments that multiply things.
all right, all right.
That's the whole game.
I'm getting the interest. Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is, people like it, so I can't really diss on him for that because it sold a lot. But it did something like $10 million on Kickstarter or something ridiculous, and then
Really?
it just bought some big game company just bought the
Which
rights
game
to it.
company bought it? I'm actually looking.
Look it up because I
I'm
could
looking
be
it
wrong.
up. I want to know.
But it reminds me of break key a little bit. Just that.
Well, okay. Well, just if we take a step back, Hot Taco Enterprises made $24,312 on the Kickstarter.
That's what
So
I'm saying. Like, this is like a. Is
they
this
did
a
not.
real
They didn't
story?
make 10 million bucks, but that's fine.
That's good to
Hot
hear.
Play
Hot
Monster
Taco was founded by
bought it.
Alex Butler at the age of 7. He's a kid who loves playing and making card games. To date, we've made Taco versus Burrito and Bold Made, and we have more games in
So
the
they
works.
sold over $1 million worth on Amazon.
Okay, that's what it was.
So
I
maybe
think-
they had a Kickstarter, but it sold into Amazon.
Yeah.
1.1 million at the end of 2018, which is 7 years ago. That's why
Right.
the
That's
story is
just-
weird.
and
Like
you-
just now, the story is like coming out. Like I don't know. It's just an odd thing. Anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
I don't want to poop on it. Someone's parade though. Good for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
I'll poop
but
on it.
My grievance is that I'm tired of the people in my life telling me, "Oh, you should."
How easy it is. Yeah.
Or Taco versus Burrito.
By the
Well,
way, he's now
there's
15. He's 15 years old now.
Yeah.
8 years ago.
there is a sign. There's a sign up in the headquarters of Gray Fox Games that says, "We didn't do this because it is easy. We do this because we thought it would be easy."
Exactly.
That's cute.
That's the JFK quote. We don't do this because it was easy. We do this because it is hard.
Yeah.
It's just like that. And then but yes.
So it got bought by Play Monster, which also makes Spirograph, Farkle, and Yeti in My Spaghetti. So it's a mass
Yeti and
market.
My Spaghetti.
And how much did they pay for it? Did
It doesn't say the terms of the deal were not announced, but they made $1 million on Amazon.
Or they
So
grossed it?
they bought it for some number, probably not 1 million,
Okay, good.
but this apparently has sold 1.5 million copies. And this kid has made $1 million. And so it says sold over 1.5 million units on Amazon for $20. I mean, if you're making that game for like $1 in China or whatever, and then you're selling it for 20, like, and you're like the only person, and like, be curious to know the real inner workings of that thing.
Yeah.
That's a good margin. $20 for I don't know how many cards in the game. They did an online fundraiser which brought in 25,000. They set up a holding company for the game, of which Alex is the majority owner. Found a manufacturer and put the game on Amazon. Quickly took off and never slowed down. There have been buyout offers in the past this family never said felt right, but when they began speaking with Play Monster, things did. Yeah. That's a good story. Sorry I made fun of it.
No, good for him and good for him.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean,
Yeah.
it looked funny. It's one of those
Yeah.
games that you buy just because it looks funny. Like it's
Yeah, it's one of those things where if it would have done 23,000 on Kickstarter, and then I say, "Oh well, good for him. The kid got some money and whatever, and he got to get his little game made." But when I hear $1 million, the green monster of envy sort of rears
Yeah.
its ugly head.
And the art looks like a Taco Cat game.
Mhm.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Taco? It's sort of that kind of like, I don't know if I can kind of, it's got the eyeballs on the taco and the burrito, which is kind of cute.
Well, okay, and not to like this isn't exactly like equal or whatever, but take that and I think he finally got like thrown out of Gen Con or like made so he can't go to Gen Con anymore, but Win Lose Banana Guy, like he was selling those
Wait.
3 cards for $5 a piece.
No,
And I remember
wasn't that Chris?
That's
No.
Asmati, Chris.
Osmani. He's still a Gen Con.
But no, there was a guy that just walked around with a backpack that
Oh,
just
no,
said,
I don't know about the guy.
and he'd walk up to somebody and he'd have the 3 cards and he said, want to play Win Lose Banana, and then if you drove win, if you picked win, he'd give you the 3 cards and he'd say you won here, and if you drew the other ones, he'd say, you didn't win, you got $5, you can have a copy of Win Lose Banana. And I remember I asked him once, well, how many of these do you sell? And he says, like a day at a convention, he's like 1,000.
What?
Hmm.
No way.
That's it. I mean, well, he might have been lying, but I mean, but
Do you really believe that? 1,000?
well, I don't know. I mean, like people got cash, right? I mean, I'm sure it's like
sure.
$5 Win Lose Banana, and then they're like, I don't know, I'll give you 2 copies for $5. Okay, fine. He gives him 6 cards that cost him like 4 cents, and he pockets a $5 bill.
And what happens if you draw the banana card?
You
He
win.
goes, you got a banana. You want to buy the game?
That's the joke. I always thought it was more to it than that.
I'd feel compelled to give them a banana. But see, that's
Well, you'd run out of bananas pretty quick.
Yeah,
Bananas are kind of large and heavy, and
especially if I'm selling thousands a day.
well, yeah. I mean, you'd have to carry a lot of bananas, I think.
I mean,
You'd have to have
I
a
thought there was-
person that would be your like your banana carrier that just
I
like
thought there
have
was
a
more of a
pack.
game to it than that.
Well,
It's like a bluffing game or something.
that's all. I mean, I remember the guy. I didn't buy one. I mean, he was like, "You want to buy one?" I was like, "Not really. This seems kind of stupid." And I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "It's 3 cards." And I was like,
Super light card game from Asmodee Games. Players draw one of 3 cards, and whoever draws the win card wins. The Who's the Banana variant requires the winning player to guess which of the other 2 players has the banana card.
And you're bluffing to say, yeah, I've got the banana. Or whatever.
Yeah.
By the way, it's $1, not $5.
yeah.
I'd buy it for $1. A card, 3 cards for $1. No problem. Anthony.
The in the taco versus burrito thing down at the bottom in on BGG on this site called Board Game Geek.
That's
there's a section that says
shady site.
fans also like and
Win, loser, banana.
no sorry LCR sequence. What do you meme family edition? Because you need the family edition of What Do You Meme.
All bajillion-dollar properties.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
yeah, no,
absolutely.
like believe me, we're making fun of this kid. He's like multimillionaire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yep.
hope he chokes.
No, that's nice.
But no, I mean,
I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, no, but I can see what you're saying,
heard,
Jeff. Like if your family sends it to you and be kind of like a little like, where's your game? Like, yeah, it's sort of.
I always
Did you
heard
take it that
for,
way?
For
was there a
long-term
snide remark?
happiness.
Right.
Was there a snide remark along with the email or just forwarded?
No, it was
just a forwarded.
just a link.
Oh, well, maybe think about it as like the most positive thing. That there's like, hey, that's a cool story.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's the way I would take it.
Let me finish my point. You and I always heard there's the way to have a long life of happiness. Peak really, really early, and then just have downhill from there on.
Yeah, peak early.
Peak at 7, and the next 83 years are just going to be absolute torture.
Yeah, if you make $1 million when you're 7.
Yeah, that's a $1 million worth of drugs when you're 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Forrest on here. He can talk all about having way too much money when you're 18.
Hey, Anthony. How you feeling?
Hello.
Well, looky here. Look who decided
Christoph
to
just
show
got
up.
COVID. I was wondering if you had a late bloomer or not.
No,
You good? You're
I'm
good?
good
Okay.
still.
Anthony, why aren't you working?
Because I wanted to hang out with you.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Because I missed you so much, because I told everyone
get
what a
enough of
great
them?
time I had at Gen Con with my good friend Lance.
Oh, at least you're not. Well, I'm glad you aren't. Like I might as well be married to you. Well, we got enough. I mean, Matt will be here eventually too, but we can do.
wait for
I
Matt.
got multiple initials set up and ready to roll. So I mean,
All right, I'm in.
Well, I can talk. Do you want to? Are we playing, or can I talk about a game?
Oh,
Well,
talk
wanna
about
talk
the
about
I'm,
game?
I'm
Really
super
cool
excited
game.
about this game, by the way.
Hold on.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
talk
be my
about the
place.
game. I'll get psyched up to do initials.
Can I talk about my game first?
Sure.
I played this really cool game called Taco versus Burrito.
I'm gonna buy it. Actually, I'm gonna get it. It's on sale.
For $1.
It's more than $1. It's $12.99, by the way. I'm buying it. Okay. I have played Vantage. Have you guys heard about this game? May have not heard about it.
Never heard of it.
It's under the radar. I love it. So cool. I played solo. I was that addicted. I wanted to play, like I couldn't play this weekend because of COVID, obviously. But I played it on Saturday and it was super fun. I really like it. The system is one of those exploration, like it's an exploration game at heart with a dice mechanic attached to it. Does that make sense?
So I have a
Everything you do
question.
is a dice mechanic.
I have a question. Is
Yeah.
it a game?
Yeah, I think it
Or
is.
or is it an
Because you think
experience?
about the choices you would make.
Or is it an
to-
experience?
Probably more experience than game.
There you go. Okay, that's all.
No, and the experience is super fun though. Like, and the mystery is what I love. You start peeling pieces of the game out of it, and you're like, can I learn this game such that I do really well at it? Does that make sense? Because right now I'm just flailing in the wind, just seeing what you can do, and then as you see stuff, you're like, oh, okay, well now I know what this means. I'll play differently next time I play.
Right.
And there's lots of mystery underneath the surface. But I don't think it is a game for gamers. Like if you want to play a game where you are making decisions and like kind of like strategizing, it's not that.
Right. It's an experience.
You're experiencing a game. You're basically trying to figure out what you would do in that situation with a bunch of verbs. Like you're going to do X, Y, Z. Like it's like 6, 7, or 8 choices sometimes or something. Maybe not that many. I think it's 6 choices potentially.
What I've heard is from people who've actually played it for a while.
Yeah.
Is that it's sort of
peaks out and then drops off. Yeah, and I suspect
like
that
it doesn't build like you think it would build. It kind of like okay. Not that the story itself goes, but the experience itself is kind of like I guess it's really, really cool. And then it's like, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, does it ever turn a corner and like be
I don't
really
think
cool?
well, I don't know if maybe it goes down and then shoots back up again, but
there's certain things in the game that I'm kind of like very intrigued by. Like that are underneath the surface of it that I'm like, is it worth the effort to figure it out?
Could you fit this into a taco?
Probably not.
Probably a burrito.
I'm sensing a theme.
By the way, it's 1,800
evening.
cards on my table, and I'm like, that's my big one. There's an app apparently now, and I did not know about that, but the app would be massively helpful because you also have 6 books to look or 7 books to look up numbers, paragraphs, and read them.
I'm sure the game is fun. And I'm sure people are going to enjoy the heck out of it, and it'll be a major league success. But I mean, this one sounds like a game that really can only be played solo. I mean, I don't want, maybe I'm sure you can play with other people, but I would just have almost no interest in like, oh, what's your guy doing now? You know, I want to know what my story is and figure it out. And then whenever I sit down to play like a solo game, not that I haven't done it, I'm always just like, man, all this upkeep and all this stuff. Why don't I just have a video game that I can play solo at this point?
If that was a video game, I would probably be more intrigued. Right, because then I could just play it.
Which knowing the designer, knowing Jamie, he knows that, right? So I mean, it's just a matter of time. If it takes off.
Yeah, I think you could turn this into a video game and it would be like I think it would make a good app game. Like on a phone.
Is this at Move Your Plastic Piggy Bank?
What does that mean?
And coins to collect the biggest fortune? I'm looking it up on.
No, Vantage. No.
Vantage, yeah.
No.
No, I want to know what game you're looking at.
Is that like a 1970s game?
That game sounds amazing, Jeff.
It's ages 8+, so I don't know if it's.
No. That's probably like a different Vantage.
Move my piggy bank.
I love that. There was a 1985 game called Vantage, not that one. If that's the one you're talking about.
No,
it could be in line to make some money.
Anyway, like if you're into exploration games and like kind of figuring out a mystery that potentially pays off, it sounds like it might not. But which is unfortunate that if it doesn't pay off in any meaningful way, then I'll be a little disappointed, but I feel like there could be payoff. Like I think there's a meta puzzle in this game. Just based on my experience with the very, very like one playthrough with 3 hours of time, I see things in this game that I feel there's a puzzle underneath it hiding. There are secret codes and secret symbols and like all kinds of things that are like, what does this mean? That intrigues me. And if there isn't, that sucks. But I think there is because they lead you on to think like I don't want to give any spoilers, but I think I've seen things in the game that tell me there's some reason to do a thing a lot, like collect a certain amount of things or see a lot of things and kind of keep track of them all. And like maybe there's something underneath. That's all. Now I could be wrong, but it's an 8-year design, so I would hope there's something deeper.
So there's like Easter eggs if you want to go looking for them.
Exactly. There's Easter eggs that are like, okay, do these mean anything? And you could be just like looking in. He's never said anything like I haven't really read all his content about it. But I hope there is like in Gloomhaven, there's like that secret. There's a puzzle in Gloomhaven. I don't know if you guys know
There's
this.
what?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Do you know? Well,
No, it's fine.
he says it from the get-go.
I know.
It's not a spoiler, but I've never actually played it enough to notice it.
Did you ever play?
To get hooked into it?
Did you ever play the game from this past year that was like in an alien language and you needed to figure out the language in order to?
No, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to play that one.
Yeah, Message from the Stars.
Yeah.
I'm sure is that a similar thing?
I was more.
Yeah, I don't.
wondering if
I heard
you
about
had-
it, but I've not played it.
Yeah.
That's not as intriguing to me because it's not set in a sci-fi world. I mean, I guess it is, but it doesn't look like everything communicated to you is straightforward in this game. Like it is mechanical. Like I have found things that do things, and like there's all kinds of fun things to do if you're like into that kind of game. Like it has a lot of bells, a lot of knobs to turn.
You gotta supply your own knobs.
But it's super fascinating to me, and I want to play it more.
Well, and then it did it. Then it did its job, right? You
did its
paid your
$90
money.
job. I paid
you
my
paid-
money, and
you
I had a
paid your
good
money
3 hours.
and you had your fun.
And I really want to play it again, but I want to play with other people just to see. I want to share the experience. Like I want to have someone else be like, "Holy cow, that's cool. What does it mean?"
I am pulling for you to find
my
those
table.
friends.
You
I
should
have-
find
I have
someone who
those
works
pull
at a
that
coffee
off.
Now
place.
I've played people like I think the Seventh Continent crew is really going to be into it. Like the Seventh Continent has that kind of game in it, in
Sure.
a way.
Yeah. No, that was the when I saw the description for Vantage, that was the first game that popped into my mind was Seventh Continent.
Yeah, it seems to be a little more easygoing than Seventh Continent. Seventh Continent is really somewhat frustrating.
It is. Seventh Continent had one of the greatest openings ever, and then it just got really repetitious. And
well, we
Yeah.
found a lot of stuff in Seventh Continent that really turned our heads. So I mean, I would
Yeah,
say
I mean,
about
it-
40
it-
hours in that game, and that's all. It was all very, very good. Top tier.
it was kind of a once in a lifetime game, though. Really, I mean, I don't think they could ever
Well-
remake that.
Vantage, maybe that too.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, here we go. It is initials time. This is the first initials. If Matthew shows up, we can always play another one. Okay, congratulations, Anthony. Good job winning initials. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That's just me starting it off. So
Good game, Jeff. Good game, Andy.
All right.
Scott, it was close.
All right, so here are your initials for this evening. For the first game anyway, we've played more than one, is S C. S as in super, C as in crow, combat, crash. Well, you get the reference. Anyway, here we go. Clue number one, item number one, appeared in a 2007 Vince Vaughn film. Clue number two, appeared in a 2004 Tom Hanks film.
Anthony,
Anthony, go.
Santa Claus.
Is correct. You are a jerk. I had so many
Oh.
more appeared in blank film clues, such as a 1993 Tim Burton film, a 2003 Will Ferrell film.
It was Sandy Claus, by the way.
Yeah,
Was that Tim Burton?
maybe. But anyway, thank you, Anthony, for ruining that.
No problem.
Here we go.
Yawn.
Yeah. Clue number one. Famously escaped from prison.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Sean Connery.
God damn it, Anthony!
Wow.
If you want to break into the Rock,
Are we gonna play this game tonight?
I just want to know one thing.
We're just
Your haircut.
fast forwarding.
Bystanders.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. That was
Great.
fun to come up with a bunch of Sean Connery clues, but all right,
What was
here we
clue number
go.
2, by the way?
Oh, number 2 was a professor of medieval literature.
Would you have gotten that one, Anthony?
I didn't need that one.
No, you didn't need it.
Number 3 has been on a submarine.
Sure.
Was once an extraordinary gentleman. Was King Richard the Lionheart. Anyway.
Got a James Bond clue in there?
Yeah, the last one's a James Bond clue. Anyway, item.
Good game.
Yeah, good game, everyone. Good game. Item number 3 appeared in 2004's The Notebook. Yeah, Anthony, got some good ideas there.
No.
Want to bring in?
Never saw it.
Clue number 2 also appeared in 2000's The Patriot. Clue number 3 appeared in 1989's Glory.
Not Matthew
Clue number
Broderick,
4
that's Washington.
has been connected to Aziz Ansari, Jesse Jackson, and Darius Rucker.
Anthony.
Go for it.
South Carolina.
That is correct. So
That's why I was thinking on the first one. They said the Patriot. I'm like, the Patriots that was in New England.
Clue number 1
He seems so dejected.
connected to Sub-Zero. Clue number 2 grows for about 5 years. Clue number 3 described using letters and numbers. Clue number 4 connected to taps. Clue number 5 often viewed on MRIs. Final clue. Along with the brain, this makes up your central
Anthony.
nervous. Anthony.
No, I
Spinal
said
cord.
Jeff first.
What?
Gotta go to
Oh,
the
wait,
tape.
wait. Oh, I didn't even. Anthony's so loud. Okay, Kabuki, go back and lie and say Jeff got ringing first. See, Sub-Zero ripped out the person's spinal cord for his.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice distraction there. Couldn't get away from that, unfortunately.
I'm trying to think who played
I was
Sub-Zero
thinking
in
it was
the movie.
Cold.
Hold on, we gotta wait for the adjudicator reality here. Come on, Kabuki. Back it up. Tell us who's. Just lie and say Jeff. Jeff is a fraction quicker. Jeff, what's your answer?
Well, I was going to say something totally different, but I'm going to say spinal cord now.
Spinal cord is correct. You get the point.
What was your other guess?
University of Southern California. No, it was spinal cord.
Okay.
Jeff with the funny. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. Has appeared multiple times on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Jeff.
Go for it.
Stephen Colbert.
And I love the swing, though.
Good guess.
I love the swing. I love the swing. You got to swing to get a hit at Anthony. So
Frickin' Anthony.
yeah. Climber 2 has famously been spotted at strip clubs. Climber 3 has famously been connected to champagne. Climber 4 has famously included errors. Glimmer 5 has been added to over the years. Final clue. Traditionally, the captain of the hockey team is the first one to hold it.
Anthony.
Stanley
Cup.
Stanley Cup is correct. You guys aren't even trying.
Wait, isn't this game wait until Anthony buzzes in and then listen to the answer?
We're crushing it then.
Yeah, like I thought I was winning.
Clue number 1 has been seen on One Tree Hill, 30 Rock, and Cougar Town. Love me some Cougar Town. Clue number 2 appeared in a James Bond film. Clue number 3 has teamed up with Michael Jackson.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Sheryl Crow.
God damn it. Yes. Correct. Way to go, Anthony. We might have to institute our Anthony can't ring in till clue 3 rule.
That was clue 3.
What?
That was
clue 3.
All right, clue 4 then. Clue number 1 was seen in Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. Come on, Anthony. Where are you on this one? Clue number 2 has appeared on Family Guy and The Simpsons. Hello, Matthew. Are you familiar with the initials?
No. What are we doing?
The last
for last.
was the last answer was Sheryl Crow.
Okay.
So you can figure that out from that. I'm assuming.
CK, gotcha.
Yeah.
Soft C, hard K.
All right, here we go. Just to the first clue for this item was seen in Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping, and the second clue was has appeared on Family Guy and The Simpsons. So, clue number 3 has been named to Time Magazine's list of the 100 most influential people in the world.
Anthony.
Go for it, Anthony.
Simon Cowell.
You are correct again, Anthony.
That was a total guess.
It was a correct guess.
This is so much fun. That was not item number 4, however. So going on to clue number 4.
I think it's just an indicator of how like in sync
you guys are.
Yeah.
How many have you done so far?
I don't know.
Like
Doesn't matter.
My guess came from Matt coming in and him rereading the first question.
So don't try to blame me. Okay. Clue number 1. It is a song title for a song by AC/DC. Clue number 2 has been seen in print. Clue number 3. Was mostly black and white with some red and yellow.
Black and white and red all over.
Yeah. Clue number 4. A sequel was released in 2014.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Sin City.
Is correct.
Hmm.
Really good comic, mind you, by Frank Miller.
I love that movie only because they run like they run in comic books.
Yeah. Go back and read like the people that played the different roles in it, and like you'll be like, oh my gosh, before you were like somebody kind of thing. Like a lot of the people, or it's just weird to see that they were,
Yeah, all the lady ninjas or whatever they were.
Well, yeah, not only that, but it's like it's one of those things where as you like go through, I mean, obviously you had like, like Rosario Dawson didn't really hit until later after that, right? And then
Maybe.
but there's certain people that stood out, but who was the one that I was like, "Really? Oh yeah, that was him." You know, that kind of thing. I'm gonna have to pull it up now to remember who it was.
Nick Offerman's in it.
Yeah, that's the one, Nick Offerman, where you're
Frodo?
just like, that was Nick Offerman, and you're like, that was Nick Offerman. He plays one of the two, basically, the goons that.
It's like say his name like Schlub or something.
Yeah, his name is Schlub, and like,
Anthony, bonus points for that Nick Offerman pull.
yeah.
I
But
didn't
yeah,
know.
it's like one of those things where you're like, oh, it's like you don't expect to like that's what it was, but anyway, it's just kind of cool stuff like that.
Cool.
Anyway, all right, here we go. Clue number 1 involves foreign exchange students.
Matt,
Go for it.
16 candles.
Is correct.
Wow.
Take that, Anthony.
I almost had that. I was thinking Better Off Dead.
Automobile?
Where is my automobile? So such a horrible product of its time with just the bad accents.
Did you ever see
They should
Don't you-
remake that.
Don't You Forget About Me, the documentary about
No.
these
Yeah, I've
film
seen that.
students that made this documentary? It was really good.
What was it? The can't remember now. Trying to remember top of my head. Well, we'll talk after this. We didn't. I want to ask about something else. But anyway, here we go. Quarter 1. Connected to Dell.
Jeff.
Go for it. Say it. What?
Santa Clara.
Good
Good
try.
guess. I like the swing. Clue number 2. Went to college in North Carolina. Clue number 3. Often found beyond an arc. Clue number 4. Often called the baby-faced assassin. Clue number 5. Wears a uniform.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry
Oh.
is correct. Yeah, I hear somebody says, "Oh, of course it's sports. I don't know sports." Blah, blah, blah.
The
Right.
Dell
I
connection.
was getting all the other ones, but the sports
Yeah.
one, I'm not getting.
Yeah, you're just been banging them in there, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's just weird.
This
If
is
Forrest was here, he would have answered Steph Curry for each one.
Yeah, that's true. Steph Curry. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. Andy won. Anthony won, by the way. Anthony won a long time ago. There's 4 left. Anyway, Clue number 1.
We haven't started yet, right?
There's 2 possible answers that the first 3 clues can all apply to both of them.
This is just a warm up. Clue number 1. Connected to strangers with candy.
Andy,
No.
Stephen Colbert.
Is correct. Well done, Anthony. Or well done, Anthony. I'm just so you saying. Well done, Anthony. Good job, Andy.
Thanks.
So that's 1 for you,
Andy's
minus 1
the
for
best.
anytime anybody answers a question that is Anthony loses a point. Not only he does, he asked you anyway. Clue number 1. Connected to smart tech. Clue number 2. Connected to the weather in California.
Anthony,
Go for it.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell is
I
correct.
thought about
So
just
those are the
guessing
2 people
randomly.
who could have the first 3 things be the same, and you had to decide between the 2 of them. I'll explain after.
Clue number 1. This is a term used in mathematics. Clue number 2. This has eyes. Clue number 3. Often appeared on Tom and Jerry. Clue number 4. Purchased in blocks.
Andy,
Andy.
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese is correct. Suck it, Anthony. That's minus 2 for Anthony. Okay. Final one. Here we go. This appeared. Appeared in 1996 Woody Harrelson film. Appeared in a 1996 Woody Harrelson film. There you go. Thank you. Ugh. Gotta get my words out. Clue number 2. Connected to a 2017 Tom Hanks film. Clue number 3. This was often discussed on the Netflix show House of Cards. Clue number 4. Was critical.
Anthony.
Go for
you
what?
go.
Whoa, time out. I didn't hear.
It was Aldi first.
You can
Those
go,
all the-
Anthony. I don't care.
No, it
No,
was Aldi
Aldi,
first.
Aldi
No,
first. Go, Aldi.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm leaving it to Anthony. Go ahead.
No. I want you to answer, Aldi.
It's wrong. Supreme Court.
Supreme
That's
Court is
correct.
correct. Well done.
Okay. Well, that was my guess. Great.
Well, and your guess was
I
correct.
did not realize it didn't make any sense to me, but I figured it had to be something like that.
So that's another minus 1 point to Anthony.
I
lost. I got-
We all got on the board. And
So-
Anthony, you crushed it. Good for you, man.
So here's
Yeah.
the three things about Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert that are actually pretty interesting. They you both say they both appeared on the Daily Show.
Sure.
They're both have both won Emmys, and they are part of a superhero team.
Which superhero team?
Lance, you know which superhero team they're part of?
Which
The
one?
ambiguously duo.
The ambiguously gay duo.
Ambiguously
That's
Oh,
duo,
them.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
they did the voices for those characters.
Oh, I did not know that.
Ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert.
Cool.
That was good work. Well, I mean, I got another one, but I mean, Anthony's here, so he's just gonna ruin it. Whatever.
All right, you know what? You weren't happy to have me at Gen Con. You don't want me here. I'll just go. Goodbye.
Oh, don't! You're gonna take your ball and go home? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
taking my
gonna-
ball and going home.
Yeah. Okay.
I only showed up tonight because what's her face says she beats me 33% of the time, and I had to show up. And
Who said that? KK?
Our mystery our mystery
Or Mystery Alaboomer.
our mystery Alabama
Oh.
that just showed up out of nowhere.
The one that brought you soda.
The one that brought that opened up with saying, "Do you have any tepid lemonade?" And I was just like, "Who is this?" So
Awesome.
yeah, that was clever.
See, if I wasn't there, she probably would have said she was Kabuki.
Maybe. But yeah, because you've actually
I've actually met Kabuki.
yeah. But I don't know. If you guys what other cool board games and stuff have we played?
I'm gonna take the dog out, so I'll be right back.
Okay, start the game real quick. Oh wait,
I
I
should
played
just
Nurture at Gen
I'll
Con.
give you all the answers right
I
here.
agree with Andy. Start the game.
I played Nature at Gen Con, and which is sort of a rehash of Evolution. And the guy had a really good thing going where it was $35 for the game. Everybody that sits down gets a $2 off coupon, and you can combine them together. And once you've played it, it feels like it's not enough. And you're right, because you can buy all these editions for add-ons for $20. So what he's doing is taking an $80 game, giving it away essentially for $29 because two other guys gave me their coupons, and then selling you add-ons till you get up to $120. And so it's a little jujitsu there.
Microtransactions.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it, and actually it inspired me. That's what I'm going to do with Battle Stations, with the next edition of it, is give a really pared down version that is just the game gets you in quick, and then you want to get a galactic map and rules for fighters and all this other stuff. It's in little $20 chunks that you can add on to it. Because
here's something that has absolutely nothing to do with the games at all, but my son's gaming laptop, he has this like Asus gaming laptop that we got him for Christmas. Well, now it's like a little over, well, I mean, last Christmas, I guess, or whatever. Anyway, so it started like basically the fans started sounding like there was a rocket taking off. And I was just like, okay, well, I mean, there's something, wrong with either the fans or something else. And if it had been like my like a desktop computer, I would just crank it open and get my hands dirty and try to figure out what's wrong. But I mean, laptops, it's tiny. I've got big giant monkey hands. I wasn't gonna mess with it or anything like that. So I called around and I found some place. They're like, yeah, bring it in. We'll take a look. And it probably isn't the fans. It's probably just it needs more of like that basically the thermoplast goo that they put on the heat sinks or whatever. And then I brought it in. And they were like, so they said, yeah, give us a couple hours. We'll give you a call. And then the guy called and he was like, yeah, so I put more of that stuff in there and it didn't, it took a little while longer before the fans started going crazy. But I mean, I think we're just gonna have to order the fans and then, install new ones. And I was like, all right, I get that. And I had like watched a video on how to install laptop fans, and I was like, I think I could do this. I was like watching it, and then every single comment was like telling the person it's like, oh my gosh, you could have destroyed like that. You can't bend it like that. You can't do that. It's like, why aren't you watching what you're doing? Like it was just all this alarming, like you shouldn't be messing with this. Like you don't have the right tools for it, and
Fucking
this and that.
fans,
So I was
not
like,
rockets,
all right,
right?
well that scared me into like saying, okay, I don't want to do that myself. I don't want to like ruin because I mean it wasn't cheap, So I was like, yeah, okay. So here's the classic deal. I asked the guy, I was like, so I looked it up. I was gonna buy the fans. I looked up the replacement fans. I found them online. They're like a set of two fans. I mean, for $25. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll just order them. But then I asked the guy, and I was like, well, I said, okay, well, you're gonna order your fans. I mean, how long does it take you to get those? Oh, we get them in a week to 10 days. And I was like, why? You know, it's just like like what's the item number that you order? And the guy was kind of weird about that. And I was like, well, I can get the same two off Amazon and I can have them for $25. I was like, what do you charge for them? He's like, oh, I charge about the same price. And I was like, well, if I order those and bring them in to you, could you install them for me? And then there was this big long like, well, hmm. Well, I can't offer my lifetime guarantee on those fans if you bring them in, but I suppose I could. And I was like, all right, fine. But I was just like, I didn't care about the lifetime guarantee. What is it about like, oh, I got to go through my like parts supply department or whatever? And I was like, well, what do they charge for you? You know, charge for them? And he's like, oh, about the same price, maybe a little less. And I was like, well, why wouldn't you? If I said, hey, just order these and put them in. I was just weird. It was weird. Like I got to order the part, I got to bring it to him, and the guy's going to do it, which is fine. I'm glad that he'll do it, and then it won't be screwed up or anything like that. But I just find that stuff so weird that it's just like I got to wait a week to 10 days to get my part from my parts distributor, but it's the exact same part for almost the exact same price. Why wouldn't he just order it off Amazon? Wouldn't he want to get the money? Wouldn't he want to do the work and get it done with and just have it done?
Right.
I don't
He would
understand.
The price from his guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Lord Javi, I heard when Lance retires, he will change the name of his channel from Undead Viking to Old Man Yells at Sky.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, I know I'm old and I know but I mean it just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't. It's just, and I realize when I walk in, they think, you know, I had somebody tell me that like when I went to go watch Caleb, my son, do his Olympic weightlifting, like when one of the Olympic weightlifting coaches, they immediately thought that I was and I'm not, don't want to get political here, but they just assumed I was a big Trump MAGA guy and they didn't want to talk to me and deal with me. And I was just like, and then as luck would have it, we have a mutual friend, and then he said, "Oh yeah, you know that guy? Yeah, he's like this big Republican." And he's like, "Did you even talk to him?" You know, he's like, that's the way he looked." And he's like, no, it's no." So then the guy came over and talked to me, and he was like, "Hey, how you doing, man?"
The fuck?
I was just like, "Is that what I look like? Did I walk in? I just look like some Trumpy when I walk in someplace? I don't know. I don't want to look like that." But I also know I'm getting old.
Heavy.
Well, yeah, I mean, back in the day, when I had the beard and the goatee. If I had the goatee and the long hair, I was the big hippie guy. So everybody thought I was counterculture. Now, what happened? It's like apparently, as soon as you go gray, you become
Your counterculture.
yeah, you become some brain dead hick drinking moonshine and trying to get them libtards out of the government. Makes me mad. Anyway, I will cede the floor if somebody wants to talk about a game they played recently.
I only played the one.
You just played the one, but it was good, and you can't wait to play it again.
Exactly. Try to play.
Anthony, what did you bring home? What kind of games did you bring home with you from the Con of Gen?
3 games. Well, 4 games. I brought home Soda Jerk.
What a jerk.
A little card game by Chris Yee. Raising Chicago. Capstone.
Yep.
Shantia from Board and Dice.
Yeah,
and then I got a copy of the 2 Minutes to Midnight, the Manhattan Project 2 game. I got for $5 at Miniature Market.
One of my favorite songs.
What's that board and dice game called?
Shantia, TIANTXIA.
So what was the deal with Board and Dice?
Them
selling all those games for like $10, $15 a piece.
So what happened was they got the booth. They were bringing Shantia to sell, and they had the same issue that Portal had, and didn't think they were going to arrive in time for the show. So they literally went and palletized all these a whole bunch of stuff they had a lot of stock of, and brought it to blow it out to make space for all this new stuff they got coming.
God, all the game components are listed on the back of the box. Like, is that necessary? It's like a menu across the back of the box.
Like there's a new edition of, I can't even pronounce those friggin' names. The card one with when you're playing like the mages building spells and stuff. Trigmedusis or something like that. There's a new burst edition of that coming out.
Just Majestus or whatever.
Yeah, that one. There's a new edition of that coming out. But they brought like a Tabanushi and Tiowanatsu and Teotihuacan, and they brought expansions for a bunch of those games too with them. Yeah, they were blowing them out for like $10. I didn't even know they were blowing them out, and I found that after. I was like, "Damn it!" And I went back because it was a couple I wanted. Like, I don't usually get expansions anymore because I never get around to playing them. But I would have bought them for $5 a piece. But yeah, they just wanted to have something in the booth to get some money for the cost of the booth. And then Shanxia ended up showing up, and they didn't sell out of it because no one knew it was going to be there.
Yeah, no, I heard nothing about this game.
Yeah, they didn't even put it on the BGG thing because
what a bummer.
They had no idea it was going to be there. It literally was like last night because I talked to them. Because I went over and got a copy before they opened on Thursday, thinking, okay, they're going to sell out right away. And I think I even bought it on Wednesday. I think I went over and handed her money for it on Wednesday.
Hey, big spender.
And yeah, didn't even notice anything else or what the prices were until after. And then I went back the next day and they weren't there. And they still had Chauncey. I was like, I'm surprised you guys still have copies. And they didn't bring a ton. And he's like, yeah, well, no one knew it was coming because we weren't sure it was going to be here. So we didn't want to say it's going to be here and then have to say, oh, sorry, we didn't get here in time.
Double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword. Andy, do you even get games at conventions anymore? Or are you just too cool for it?
It's relatively rare that usually if I'm getting them, it's because of like swapsies rather than like buying stuff. And we were a little understaffed at the convention, so I was definitely stuck in the booth like the whole time. So
did you not buy that Flip Tunes one?
I did not. That was that was Matt's copy of that.
Flip Tunes is pretty fun. I played it on BGA. I like it. It's a nice little deck builder. Very quick.
Is very, very light, yeah.
Yeah, very light. A lot of randomness, but it's just fun when you make your patterns work or your combos work.
I had a guy contact me after Gen Con saying, hey, I bought a copy of After the Empire Deluxe from you guys. And I was like, cool. And he's like, I'm going through the components. And I get it. I mean, like the people that go through components, that's just something they'll love to do, right? They go through everything and make sure they have everything. And it's just like, so I went through all my components and I don't have any of the invader archer tokens or the invader swordsman tokens. And I was like, what do you mean, bud? And he said, well, yeah, here, listen, I get this many invader, invader this, invader that. And I was like, yeah, no, those are like the soldiers you get because it's the deluxe version. So like you have the green archers and you have the kind of maroonish red invaders. And he's like, no, that's what he's no, it's actually those are the different player colors for the different soldiers that we get, which reminds me, I didn't get all 4 of my player color soldiers, or because like the yellow player doesn't have any yellow soldiers. Could I get those?
Well, obviously, I didn't show him the game because I explained to him that the different colors are for the different kinds of units, and they're used for both.
No, this guy was pretty adamant, and I said, no, I said, I apologize for the confusion, but here's several pictures of the game set up. You'll notice that multiple people have the exact same color soldiers inside their castles, and multiple people have the exact same.
He had it set up that way.
And yeah, no, the guy was just like, he was adamant. He was adamant that he needed like yellow soldiers for the yellow player. And I was just like, those don't exist. I mean,
You can send him a picture of a yellow can of spray paint.
yeah.
Starting to think
basically.
of Gauntlet. Yellow soldier, your health is running low.
It was, and I get it. I don't want to be angry. I mean, it's like you try to explain those people, but it's like when you, I mean, you know, Andy, do you have to handle the customer service for Trick or Treat?
Not usually. You know, sometimes stuff ends up in the inboxes that I see, but there's we have a customer service person, couple people for the company as a whole.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Anyway, that's
How are my cousins doing, Lance?
no, the cousins. Yeah, the cousins are fine. I had to hold some of their hands in a lot of different ways, but yeah, they cousins are fine.
Okay.
Cousins are fine. I don't know. I mean, come on, somebody's. I mean, I did see. Did you guys see the trailer for Welcome to Derry? Like the prequel to It, that's gonna be on HBO. About
I've
like,
never seen it.
oh yeah,
Is
well,
that worth watching?
you know, it's.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know the story.
I mean,
It's just,
well,
I don't know.
I mean, so I was thinking about this. This is something I was thinking about. Like we all, I mean, most of us, we are for the most part men of a certain age. I mean, Andy's a little younger, Matthew's a little younger as well. But I mean, like that weird kind of Gen X world. Like we read Stephen King books when we were kids, and we
When they
probably
came
shouldn't
out.
have been reading them, right? I mean,
love
like
them.
with the stuff that was
Like
in those
Christine
books.
or whatever, like the.
Oh yeah, I mean like Christine, or I mean It for that matter,
Yeah.
or I mean the Stand, or the Night Shift, like with all the short stories and stuff like that. I mean, we probably shouldn't have been reading stuff like that, but I mean it's so ubiquitous though. Like I mean, like you talk to people, it's like, oh, what's your favorite Stephen King story? Like everybody's got a favorite one, right? I mean, because like everybody's read it, and everybody's like read the books, and taken the time to dive into them. I don't know. And like It was just a really good book. I remember reading that when I was a kid. And what I did when I was thinking about it, like after the fact, like thinking about It, and not to give spoilers away for a 40-year-old novel or everything like that. But I mean, is it 40? It would have been like 80. What was
Which
it?
one?
88?
It?
Yeah,
Up there.
87, 88. So it's almost
I'm
40.
gonna duck out anyway, so you go ahead and spoil it for me.
Oh yeah, okay, Jeff. Well, thanks for coming
Thank you,
by,
gentlemen,
Jeff.
and good night. And
Hey, when does
congratulations on your victory,
when does
Ann.
Love Conquers All hit people's shelves so they can go buy it?
Yes, it's coming in soon. See ya.
Sweet. All right.
1986.
He literally was. He was jumping out the window as soon as he like 86. All right. So if you haven't read it, go read it. It's a good book. But I mean, it like one of the things was it's like cosmic horror. I mean, it really is. It is existential, like cosmic dread,
So does
cosmic
the
horror.
prequel go back to that kid that floated the paper boat down the sewers?
So you have to watch the trailer. I mean, it looks
okay.
like it's based off of it. To me, it looks like it's gonna be based. So there was the one character that stayed in Derry, Mike Hanlon. He became he was the African American kid, and then he stayed in Derry. Everybody else left. He stayed in Derry, and he and he like when the murders started happening again, he called everybody back to because they promised that they would. So it looks from the thing, it looks like it's about his dad as a kid moving to Derry. That's what it looks like to me. Like the era and the timeline and whatever. I could be wrong.
Okay. The series will delve into the events leading up to the 1960s timeline of the first It film. It's expected to explore the origins of Pennywise, the dancing clown, the terrifying entity that terrorized the children of Derry.
Well, there you go. But anyway, it looked good. And I look forward to, watching that because yeah, I mean it was a good little everybody should read that book, in my opinion. It's just a really good book.
Cool.
I mean I don't know, maybe if horror isn't your thing, that's fine. But
no, it looks fun.
Fun
scary read.
A fun scary read.
I guess it is scary.
It's tough for horror, like a true like horror book, to like scare me as I'm reading it, but it can creep me out. It's exactly the same thing, but anyway.
I'm going to see Weapons this weekend. I talked Michelle into going.
Oh, there you go.
It looks so good. Oh my gosh.
What is this?
I won't say anything about it.
Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Well, but I won't say anything about it.
Yep. Please don't. I mean, I know the premise. I'm not gonna. I know the bare minimum of the story. Like the preview. I know the preview.
Well, there you go.
And a little bit more than that. Because I was trying to see how scary it is for Michelle, because she really hates horror. And then the title of the review was, "See this movie if you're not into horror." Because it's a comedy, supposedly. Is that true? It says it's a dark comedy. Dark comedy.
No? I wasn't laughing, but okay. Maybe I was.
It blends elements of mystery, suspense, and dark humor.
That's
creating what a unique cinematic experience.
The Times review said, which I don't even know what the Times is, but whatever. It was like, see this movie if you're not into horror. Like, so I'm like, okay, cool. Michelle, can you go watch it with me? Because I'm not gonna go by myself. Never go to movies. Never. Have you ever gone to movies by yourself? I've never gone to the movies.
Yeah,
I absolutely have, and it's kind of it's so well. I mean, I haven't done it ever since I've been married, but I mean, I would do it just because my buddy worked at the movie theater, and he would just let me walk in and go to a movie if I wasn't working and I was just like, I got nothing to do this afternoon. He'd be like, I walk over and like it was always the same story. It's like, oh, sir, the lost and found is over here. And we go down a hallway and he'd say, okay, have a blast. And, and I'd have like my
you're smuggled in
my juggled, my soda and my candy.
$20.
Yeah. And I go sit down and watch
a cup out of the trash.
And then on his breaks, he'd just come in and, we'd sit around and bullshit, whatever. And, yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, no, going to a movie by yourself is strangely. Yeah,
I guess I'm the only one that hasn't gone to a movie by myself.
It's very calming.
I love it. I mean,
I watch movies by myself at home, but I don't go to the movies by myself.
I used to work in a movie theater for 10 years, so just being in a movie theater is very zen for me.
Sure.
Yeah, I worked at an IMAX theater, an IMAX Dome theater.
Oh, the Omnimax?
Yeah. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, I did lights and sound, and I did projection for a while. And,
nice.
So yeah, like movie theaters are pretty, I don't know. I don't think about it as something crazy.
Are you a member of IATSE?
I am not, no.
Oh, okay. All of our projectionists had to be.
Had to be. I don't know what would differentiate, but yeah, no, did not have to be.
Interesting.
I remember my buddy that worked. He was somebody who worked at it for like 10 some years as well, and they had there was there were two projectionists, and they went back to back. Like one person worked one day, one person worked the next day, and whenever they didn't have anybody to do it, they taught my buddy how to do it. If like they had a vacation day or something like that, so he knew how. And this is like the old giant spools and everything like that, and getting everything rolling or whatever. And yes, and then both those guys were part of the union, and it was just like, and he was always mad because it was one of those things where they made way more money an hour than anybody else that worked at the movie theater, and all they did was just basically sit up. I mean, now I suppose that you sit up and just stare at your phone all day, but all they did was sit up in the room and read books.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
I definitely I read a lot, but so I read a lot even before then. But I read a lot as as lights and sound and projection. Yeah, but yeah, like I did. We had a standard reel to reel for the Omnimax, and then we had a quick turn reel unit later on where it I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it the quick turn does from the inside out, so that when it spools onto the second thing, it is already in the correct direction, so that it doesn't have to be rewound, which was nice.
So I had a friend back in the day who was a projectionist and quit after the first Star Wars prequel came out because he worked in a multiplex, and they set the multiplexes up that you can show the same movie in more than one theater with only one spool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So basically it ran off the spool, and instead of running onto the other spool, like Andy was just saying, it would run through the wall.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. I've seen
and
that.
into the other projector. And literally they showed it at the multiplex he worked at on all 10 screens the weekend it came out. So literally all he did was run back and forth all night to make sure that nothing was getting messed up.
It's like a big conveyor belt.
And he's like, yeah, I'm never doing this again.
They had that at the Gloucester 5 and when it first opened up.
So how many of you back in the day were ever at a movie theater back when they used film, and you had the film break while you were there, and basically you got through half. Well, if you work there, it's different, but I mean, like you're sitting in the movie theater and you're waiting, and then the film breaks, and you're just like, and like the room goes dark. Everybody's just like, "What's going on?"
No, I mean I had it when I was
Everybody
watching the
moves.
movie.
I've had it go go black before when I was watching, which is different than the break. But I've never had it. Yeah, I've never had it break. I think I've just had them have some kind of other malfunction.
Lance, I am so old that I remember when movies were two reelers.
Yeah.
So they had to stop. The first one would end, and then they had to turn the second one on.
Was there an intermission or no?
Yep, I remember those too.
No, it wasn't really an intermission. Like
It was
literally,
just a pause.
It went gray,
and then a new.
It would go black, and then they'd start the other one up. And usually it was like a 30 seconds back in the film, so you'd see the same part of the film again.
When I first,
do you guys remember that Star Wars that was silent and everybody thought the thing broke?
Yes,
that was so crazy. They had to release they had to put a sign out for that for everybody. This movie does not broken at minute whatever because it went silent.
When I first started at Capitol Square, Gone with the Wind was playing. It was having a
three-reeler.
It was having a resurgence or something, and
wow.
That's an Omnimax thing or an IMAX thing.
Yep, that's some IMAX stuff. I've got another piece somewhere too.
Is that 120 mil? Is that what that is?
So not exactly, no. But keep going with your story.
Anyways, so we had to have an intermission because Gone with the Wind is on 4 reels. So you have the 2 projectors, and they would run, and then the second one would finish, and then they have to take them off, put the other two on, and then run those two. So because you couldn't run the old reels only hold I don't know how many minutes, but
That's also 4 hour movie.
well it is. And I mean like I can't remember if they had to do that for JFK though. Wasn't that close to 4 hours?
I
Pretty long.
I actually was in a movie where it literally did the whole it chunked and you actually saw the film melt. Like when you see like the joke when it like and then like the heat the thing just wow.
Oh
It was
yeah.
like I actually was in a movie theater and that once. We had one and then like literally everybody sat in the darkness for like 10 minutes, like a good 10 minutes till suddenly finally somebody came out and said, we're very sorry. We're unable. You're welcome to like go to another movie if you'd like to, or you can get your money back. And I remember my dad and I just got our money back and we left.
JFK was 3 hours and 9 minutes, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
that
remember.
long. I mean, that's pretty long though for a movie.
I remember going to the drive-in when I was when Tron came out, and
Wow.
we had a little Mazda at the time, and we didn't have an AM radio. We just had FM or FM. We didn't have an FM radio. We just had the AM radio. And
You didn't have
that,
frequency modulation?
what's that?
FM, frequency modulation.
And the antenna, like there was no speaker box anymore at this point. You had to tune into the FM station. And gosh, was my dad upset because we couldn't watch that movie, and he laid into the person. I'm like, it's not their fault.
Probably didn't miss much. Tron was not great.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I love it, but for no reason of it being good.
I
hope the new Tron is good.
It looks wonky.
Please,
The new
one of the
Tron?
Tron movies be good. Yeah,
Would you do a dance if the Neutron was good?
a Neutron dance?
Ah.
I don't think I would do a dance, but I would be happy because I love Tron as an idea. It just
No, it's a
it
great
never
idea.
lives up to its potential, let's say.
So for IMAX movies, if the film breaks, you have to part of the job when you're doing console rather than projection is to keep an eye on things, because if the film ever breaks or burns through, you have like seconds to stop the thing, because the film acts as a buffer between the really, really bright lamp and the really, really expensive lens.
Yeah.
And if that film is not there, basically acting as a heat sink by moving through really quickly, like taking the heat of that lamp away, the lens will heat up and break, and all of a sudden your movie theater will owe like $90,000 or something absurd like that. So
Wow.
so you had to jump on that. But yeah, that was
So what is this laser IMAX now? Is there any film, or is it just a projection system, like with a digital?
most
format?
of the IMAXs now in the theaters, if they weren't already a film one, they are probably digital. Anything that was made that was put built in the past, I don't know, 15 years or so, is probably digital rather than film based, because it's just so much cheaper for like everything to do with it. And like the fact that you don't have to have these like 300-pound reels of film that you ship from one place to another, and if a piece of film breaks, then all of a sudden you've got issues, or if it burns, you've got issues. Digital is just so much better. So they still, I think IMAX still usually, I could be wrong on this, gets filmed on an IMAX camcorder is not the right word, IMAX thing, but the most of the theaters are not film. Most of them are digital.
All right, I don't want to interrupt because this is a good conversation, but I do notice that Tepid Lemonade lady is in the conversation. So if she thinks that she can beat Anthony for real, we can. I have a second initials, and we can put it to the test.
Rebecca.
do it.
What is her name?
I like
I don't
tepid
think you
should be
lemonade.
able to
Lady.
remember that.
Pressure's on.
I like tepid lemonade lady better. I'm just
Oh.
I'm just
Like
saying.
I'm really good at Jeopardy, sitting on my couch watching it.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go. The initials are going to be M as in Mikester.
Mother.
You mixter?
Yeah. and B as in badass. Okay, here we go. Clue number 1. This made sports history November 20th, 1982. Clue number 2. This can be for entertainment or competition or both.
Wait, what are the initials?
No, don't tell
M.
him. Don't tell him. It's too late.
Okay,
It's
clue
too
number
late.
3.
Figure it out.
Sometimes seen near rifles. Clue number 4. Heath Ledger used one in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Marching band.
Marching band is correct. Marching band.
Is that
I was
the play? Is that the one with the band came on the field and they ran?
Yeah.
da, da, da.
That's a good movie. I really like that.
Tepid
It's good.
Lady said got it on 1, so you're already behind. All right, item number 2, clue numero uno is red, green, and blue.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Where's
pretty
Evan
close.
with the?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I was
Number
going to
2.
buzz in, but I'm going to wait another clue.
Clue number 2, facial hair.
What was the first clue?
No
Red,
going
green, and
back.
blue.
Red, green, and something.
Clue number 3, hats. Clue number 4, overalls. Clue number 5, pipes.
Pipes?
Andy,
Andy.
Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers. The final clue was either going to be two brothers who eat mushrooms, or it was going to be da 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 da.
Oh, sure.
But that really wouldn't have been a clue. That would have been a song. But anyway. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. Connected to a 2011 REM song. Clue number 2. Was referenced in 1985 by John Cougar Mellencamp. Clue number 3. Was mentioned in Madonna's Vogue. Hey, speaking of click click.
What are the
Molto bene.
Yeah.
Evan.
MB, Mikester,
Evan.
Badass.
Calling
Evan's
in
ringing
already.
in.
He rang in.
Who rang in?
Evan's
Evan.
ringing in.
Evan.
Yeah, who what?
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando is right.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I know the song.
One.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Suck it, Anthony. Suck it.
But all your friends are here now that you love and miss and care about.
Evan, I was so sad you didn't make it to Gen Con.
And
I know.
Evan,
I'll-
dearly.
In your honor, I mistaught people how to play after the Empire
Thank you.
the whole weekend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Give me one quick second. I got to grab a drink. I'm parched.
I need a pen.
One second.
I'm perched.
Oh.
So Matt, you asked about the size of this
Yeah.
before. This width is something like 48 or something like that. Whereas a normal one is like 35. But when you actually look at the frame size, it's basically double, right? Like so a normal one is 35 and this is 70 across, if that makes sense.
Oh, so yeah, because we used to the Elgin Theater used to be 70 mil, but it was wide and 35 tall.
Yeah, exactly. So it would have been yeah, like this, but not as
Not as tall, yeah. Very cool.
Have you guys heard about this Google ID verification?
Nice, Evan. I'm wearing mine too.
All right, here we go.
We'll discuss afterwards.
No, you won't. Item number 4.
It's a big deal.
Number 1. Was a client of Ari Gold. Number 2. Appeared in a 2012 Tom Cruise film. Number 3. Has been a guest judge on multiple TV reality shows. Clue number 4. 1994's My Life appeared on Rolling Stone magazine's 500 greatest albums of all time.
Matt.
Go for it.
Michael Bublé.
Number 5. Was in 2017's Mudbound. You're Mudbound.
Yeah, that one.
I have no idea what that is.
That's a clue number what? 4?
That was clue number 5.
5. Nailed it.
Final clue.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Is Mary J. Blige?
Mary J. Blige is correct.
Wait a second. That is not valid.
Well, I would have said
JP,
Mary
that's what threw me
Blige or
off. I'm
Mary
like-
J. Blige.
Foul.
Was
I call
Umbrella Academy?
That's a penalty.
I will compete. I will go
This-
through the rest of the
in
competition
protest.
under protest.
This game is under protest. Mary J. Blige.
I am writing the commissioner. There will be a reckoning.
Mary Blige.
Yes.
Never heard of Rosemary Blige.
All right.
You heard of Mary J.
That'd be
Blige?
like
I've heard of Mary J.
saying
Blige.
saying Jay Jameson.
Clue number 1.
Asterisk game.
Was robotic in the 1990s. Clue number 2. Got free movie channels in 1996.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Matthew Broderick.
God damn it, Anthony. I knew as soon as I read that, I was like,
was.
Anthony's going to know it. And
was
I'm
a
going to
robot?
say it, and I'm just going to be like, and he's going to get it.
Inspector
and I'm just-
Gadget.
and he's just going to be.
Yeah.
You guys are like so aligned in your brains.
How's the competition?
I don't know. Well, Tepid Lemonade has gotten it on the first clue every single time. So Anthony's behind right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my information that I have. So
Is that information coming from the?
it's just how I am interpreting it. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
I mean, I mean, it's tough to tell, but
Okay.
yes. Well, no. So Rebecca, the person, I mean, my wife's name is Rebecca, so it's like, you know, for me, Rebecca is like my wife. You know, so it's like, speaking of which, she just texted
People
me. I
can
gotta
have the
go.
same name.
No, there's no such thing.
Okay.
There can be only one. Talk amongst yourselves. You can do your thing.
So, did you guys hear about this YouTube thing?
What's
See,
the-
totally for sure. She just said totally for sure. She's beating out on the first one. So Anthony, you're losing right now. Just letting you know.
They've
Do it
rolled out
here.
an AI estimate of
That's
your
me,
age.
her, and Joe Wiggins.
What's it?
They rolled out an AI estimate of your age to forbid you from seeing protected content.
Oh, that's
AI
awkward.
is analyzing your study, what you watch, and see to decide how old you are.
Interesting.
So apparently now, if you want to get through this, you have to send them a photo ID. If you want to like approve your account is like, I'm not underage. I'm like, what?
So
I mean, I've not been on YouTube all day, but I don't know if I mean, obviously,
YouTube is requiring that.
I'm sure my YouTube patterns
does
might trigger off a 13-year-old.
Sure.
I'm kidding, by the way.
So,
but yeah, like so basically it says starting August 13th, YouTube will use AI to estimate users' age in the US. Those flagged as minors must verify their age to view restricted content. How do you verify your age at 13? What do you got to send a picture?
I mean, I use YouTube Premium, so I'm assuming they assume that.
You know what? This might be a way for them to just say, "Hey, you can get around this by signing up for YouTube Premium." I feel like this is like one of those things. Like,
yeah.
So for what little it's worth, I a while back turned off all the opt-in tracking and the
of your pattern, what you're watching.
Yeah, my watch history is off, and
it still does an
all
algorithm on you.
Oh, so with it off, it is not blocking me from stuff for what that's worth.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that they're still tracking stuff, but in theory,
yeah, like so I clear my history out because every once in a while I'll click like I'll watch political stuff, right? And then my whole algorithm becomes political, and I'm like, my God, what have I done? So I erase my whole history, and it still basically gets me political stuff.
Right.
So I don't know how to like get out. Maybe you got to like delete your cookies, but it's your IP address. Maybe I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
they're tracking more than what you think.
You watched some random current event, and suddenly
I watched a news alert for like a thing that's happening, and I'm like, wow, this sucks. And then I go down a rabbit hole and I watch like 4 more, and then I like, okay, I delete them from my history, but now my homepage is just filled with political.
You would like to watch the worst people on the face of the earth talk about things. Is what that you're like watching flooding.
I think all I want to watch is political content.
Yeah,
like I've made several YouTube accounts just to get like I have a board game one, I have a pinball one, and I have a music one, and I'm like every once in a while I'll accidentally click a thing and it'd be like, oh my God, I've screwed this account. I got to delete its history, but it still puts the political stuff on me.
I'm getting pro-Trump reels lately for some reason. I don't know.
You're watching something that's
what did you watch, Matt?
Well, Matt, you're Canadian.
What propaganda did you watch?
You love the president. That's why you came. It's obvious.
I was watching something about this like invasion of DC. I mean, like, or whatever they're calling it, like whatever they're calling it.
Yeah.
Police thing, state, DC.
It's like a
free country. Well, free country.
Right.
Anyway, whatever. I don't want to trigger the algorithms.
Yeah.
I'm just like stunned what's going on. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Oh, Aldi, I watched the Jared from Subway thing.
What do you think?
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked
Wasn't he like a child pornography guy?
Oh, more than that.
He was grooming and he was talking to underage kids and just not a cool person. Anyway,
it's like a 3-part documentary about him. It started off as being just like a regular old documentary, right? Like, oh, Jared. What an interesting person.
Was he though?
Clue number 1.
Too interesting.
Oh, anyway. So, yeah, you can investigate if you want.
Featured in 2003's Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Clue number 2. Gained great popularity following a 1980 movie. Clue number 3. Includes an operator. Clue number 4. Almost always includes padding.
I think I have it, but I'm not gonna.
Clue number 5. While it shouldn't be, when women use these, it always draws a crowd.
Maybe I don't have it.
Final clue. This is designed to replicate. Start over. This is designed to replicate an aspect of a rodeo.
Andy,
Andrew.
mechanical bull.
Mechanical bull is correct. Well done. Screw you, Anthony. Screw you. All right.
Nothing but love.
Suck it, Anthony.
I think he's just choosing not to
Hey,
answer.
Andy, next Gen Con, do you need help in your booth?
we
In the
we
immortal
do.
words
We
of
probably
Sean
do.
Connery. Suck it.
Andy will even send you the limo this
I
time.
bet Andy won't drag me out and complain the entire time that he's sitting there.
When did I complain?
When didn't you complain?
When did I complain? Clue number 1. Has a connection to the Muppets.
Excuse me.
Clue number 2. Has connections to vampires. Clue number 3. Went to space.
Evan.
Go for it.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks is correct. Mel Brooks.
President Screw.
And who
That
would
was
have
the first
thought?
thing that came to your mind with that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who would have thought that he actually he's lived long enough to make Spaceballs too? Good
What
for
a
him.
world we're living in.
Spaceballs, the lunchbox.
Let's be fair. History of the World part 2 was not great. I mean,
Yeah,
it
no,
was
terrible.
it was
I
it
didn't see
was
it.
it was not good, but it was nice that they actually got it made. You
Yeah.
know?
Sure.
Um,
The short things were better.
yes.
The series was better.
I mean, History of the World Part 1, what a great movie.
That was awesome.
Amazing.
I mean, in my
I saw
memory.
that when I was like 12.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but I
I
mean,
should
I
not
just
have been in the theater.
no, absolutely not.
No.
I mean,
My stepfather was like, "Yeah, we're going to see this movie."
my
Didn't understand half of it.
I mean, there's tons of jokes, but the joke that I always remember is the guy where it's just like the blind and deaf man. He's like, I can see, I can hear, but who am I? Just like, yeah, no, by no means. Should not have been there for that. Anyway, clue number 1. To tie in with the preceding clue, Princess Vespa had one of these in Spaceballs. Number 2.
Aldi.
Evan, go.
Mercedes Benz.
Is correct,
Damn it.
Evan. Is correct. Well done. Suck it, Anthony. Where were you on that one, Anthony? Tepid Lemonade Lady
should
got
have
it.
called-
Nice and waiting for other people.
By the
to
way,
get-
were we close at all or not? Were we
No,
not?
he
close?
was way ahead of you.
Way ahead, huh?
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, I was like a second apart.
Rebecca in the comments, she had it with the first syllable of the first clue. I mean, it was
Princess.
amazing. I got through Prince, and it was like she was already all over it. So there we go. There we go. Clue number 1. Was once accused of being a cinephile. Clue number 2. The Isley brothers once. What?
Evan.
Evan, go.
Michael Bolton.
Jesus Christ! How?
What?
I mean, what?
Lonely Island, man. I don't know.
What? I mean, no. I've been cracking wise, but I mean, are you? Can you is there a camera behind me?
I'm outside
Yeah,
your
he has the
house.
list.
It's in the reflection of your glasses, Lance.
Maybe. Oh wait, I haven't worn glasses in years. All right. Clue number 1. Debuted in 1968. Clue number 2. Seen near Lake Michigan. Clue number 3.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Clue number 3. Connected to Jesus Shuttlesworth, Big Dog,
Evan.
and the Big Evan.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks
Welcome.
is
Oh,
correct.
dude.
Thank you, Anthony.
Whatever, of course it was.
It was one of the two. I thought the Bucks came later. I thought the Braves became the Brewers in '68. But
Are all those baseball teams?
no, the Bucks are basketball.
No, I'm not
The
kidding.
Bucks are basketball.
Okay, so the Boston Braves became the Milwaukee Braves and then became the Atlanta Braves. And then the Milwaukee got a team and called the Milwaukee Brewers in baseball. The Milwaukee Bucks are the basketball team.
You know, Chad Elkins has 90 Braves hats.
Whoa.
Specific.
Are they
Doesn't
different
surprise me
looking?
one bit, but it's crazy. Whoops. I'm working on a rule book right now, so I'm using that as an excuse of why I'm not winning.
Well, I understand. You know,
I already went through one of these. Evans, hasn't played 2 games tonight, so he's fresh.
It's true.
Clue number 1. Most often metal. Clue number 2. Includes parallel lines. Clue number 3. Often found near children.
Anthony.
Anthony, I believe, was first.
You're gonna have to go to the. You're gonna have to go.
Go to the tape. Go to the tape.
It's fine. It's fine. Anthony can have it.
No, go to the tape. We have to make sure that Anthony.
Asterisk game. We gotta play by the rules now.
Yeah. Yeah. Am I the only one that gives a shit about the rules? I gotta rewatch Big Lebowski. It's been a while.
I'd be a lot better off. I wasn't tied to this couch.
It's Shomer Shabbos, dude. I can't handle money. I can't go to work. I can't answer the phone.
And I sure as them both.
What? I told that. What's that guy's name? Heinzman. I told that fucking crowd. Just. Come on. Waiting for the full reveal here. I apologize.
Full Monty.
Anthony was first.
Monkey bars.
Monkey bars
Wow.
is correct.
I was not even close.
I didn't have nothing.
That was not close.
My brain is not working today.
There you go. Clue number 1. First appeared in a dream sequence. Clue number 2. Famously were distributed in McDonald's Happy Meals. Clue number 3. Has a distinctive theme song. Clue number 4. Featured a nanny.
Andy,
Andrew.
Muppet Babies.
Puppet babies, we make our dreams come true. Sure that
That's
Howie
like a-
Mandel did like half of the voices on that show?
No, I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Never seen it.
What's wrong with your childhood, LD?
Was that our childhood?
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Was
sure?
it? I think it was right around mine. I think
No, I was
I
old.
think, I think this is
I was
not
old.
my childhood.
I was much older when that was on.
I mean, it was like it was
That's a
on when we
millennial
were like
thing.
in high school. We probably had it on in the background,
no
but
way
didn't
I was
admit to
watching that.
watching it. You know,
It's a
like
millennial thing.
mid-80s.
It's not a Gen X
Yeah.
thing.
I was in high school. I remember when that came out.
Yeah.
I think I was in middle school when that came out.
Clue number 1. Oh yeah, we got Evan with 5, Anthony with 4, Andy with 3. We got 2 left. Andy can run the table for the tie. Evan, you get, and either of these last 2, you win. Anthony, you need both to win, 1 to tie, and everybody else can help King make. Clue number 1. Debuted in 1961. Clue number 2. Commonly wears a yellow cap. Clue number 3. Commonly seen in the morning. Clue number 4. It's filled. Clue number 5.
Andy.
Andrew.
Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth is correct. The
Wow.
yellow cap. All right.
Wow.
So Andy, it all comes down to this. Andy,
Wow.
you get this, you tie for the win. Anthony, you get this, you tie for the win.
Ugh.
Anybody else gets this, Evan wins.
Ugh.
No pressure.
So you're
Zero
saying there's a
pressure.
chance.
Zero pressure. Here we go.
Hmm.
Clue number 1. Is physically weak. Clue number 2. Often wears a suit. Clue number 3.
Matt,
Go for it, Matt.
Mr. Burns, Montgomery Burns. Sorry.
I would have accepted Mr. Burns or
Wow.
Montgomery Burns. Evan backs
Wow,
into the
spoiler.
win. Backs into the win.
How did Peanut Gallery do?
Well, like
You
I
got
said,
17 and a half right.
yeah,
You got ones right that Anthony even asked.
We got the Mary J. Blige.
yeah, yeah.
Wow, I got nothing on that.
I was waiting for Milton Bradley to come up.
Blame my
I
COVID.
know,
vote.
yeah, me too.
So yeah, Milton Bradley was in my head, but also like sometimes there's stupid things that I know will never ever be the clue because like so for this one my brain was constantly going Maeve Binchy, who is an author of some books.
Oh, that
right?
was my honorable mention. I was gonna do Maeve Binchy. You know,
I was waiting for Milton Berle.
Yeah, I had Milton Berle.
I need Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bill would be good, yeah.
Well, there's lots of misters, right? And I didn't want to have a ton of like Mister.
All I
things.
know is I'm waiting for the day he
Thanks.
does MF and does Michael Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Touche.
And SJ Samuel Jackson.
Nope.
Has anybody ever talked to Michael Fox ever again? I mean, he was.
I have not seen him in a decade.
He's
I
been
think.
doing
Or-
some advocacy, for.
I think he's in something actually. I think he's active.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
he's
about the
about
board
Michael
game guy?
Fox,
in the
not Michael
season
J.
of,
Fox.
Shrinking.
Are you talking
No,
about the
I'm
board
talking
game
about
guy?
Michael Fox, the board game guy.
He had a bad back. Remember
Sorry,
He had a
that?
horrible bad back.
Yeah, maybe I haven't heard from him in a long time. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, like he and I would talk wrestling always, and very enjoyable, like very, very, very smart and dude. That was, but then when he was working for
He's not on
Rory,
Facebook anymore.
the Rory's GameCubes guy,
Yeah.
and they had that one really, really good game about the person that you had to like talk to the guy, like keep him alive so he could tell his life
Yeah, it was
story.
like in a hospital or something. What was
Oh.
That was a pretty fantastic game. It was cool.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be like the first of many, and then like the game just didn't do as well as they had hoped, and they and then
I never played it.
It's the troubled life of Billy Kerr.
Yeah, I could remember the
Billy
Kerr thing.
yeah.
The
And
trouble-
then Rory ended up selling off the GameCube's idea because he ran out of money, unfortunately.
that thing was everywhere. It was in like Barnes and Noble.
Well, I know. That's why it was like one of those things where it's like, but it goes to the story, not to go too big into how the sausage is made. It goes to the whole thing of like, if you have a best-selling game, but like if you don't do your margins right, like you sold 50,000 copies of that game, but you were making $3 on each copy. So it's just kind of like you end up, not. So I mean, I don't know if that's
Is
the
that
case.
the story?
I don't know if that's the case with Rory Story Cubes or what, but I mean, I know how much dice cost, and I know how much that packaging costs, but
Michael Fox logged into BGG 6 days ago, so he's still around. I just haven't seen him in a while.
well, God damn it, you tell him from me.
Well, I've not seen him. I'm just checked his user profile.
Or if you do your
What a
margins
creeper.
right, but have a bunch of stuff that you press print on right before a bunch of tariffs go up.
Yeah.
And then get punched in the face.
How about
really
those extensions of the 30%? Is that good? Is that a thing? Like, is that better than the alternative? I can't decide.
I can picture alternatives which are better, but I don't think that the alternative that would occur is better.
Going to be better.
Yeah, so yeah, when you're in a gulag, I guess you appreciate the gruel.
The tidbits thrown to you.
Yeah. Which is kind of the point, right?
I still think Christmas is gonna blow.
Oh no, it's gonna be bad. I mean it already is bad for just like the universe, but
Everything already sucks. It's just going to suck more.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this YouTube age verification thing that uses AI to determine your age.
Mm-hmm.
And people are getting blocked now, apparently. I just read an article about it. Like, what?
Well, I mean, and not to like dive into like a CD territory, but like that's the whole like that world of like all like the states are like banning access to inappropriate age level like websites and things like that.
But isn't there a YouTube for kids?
There is.
Like, just like it doesn't make sense to me.
Correct, right? Like it should be on the parents to monitor the consumption of media. Yes.
Right.
I mean, and I agree. I agree with that to a certain point, but I mean, like literally, like it isn't like it was when I was a kid, where you couldn't walk into a like when it was like R-rated movies and keeping the Playboys behind behind the counter, right? I mean, now kids have access to everything they want, in seconds. So,
Wow, Scott is in the Pacific or something.
I mean, good for him, I guess.
God, I always wanted to meet that guy.
Mr. Moneybags over here, just chilling at the beach. I didn't realize Dragon's Down made you that much money.
Sold all those board games and moved to Hawaii.
That's right. More accurate is maybe me in the hospital.
Oh no.
There we go. Me with this. What else?
I like your Dragon's Down.
You got
with,
shrunk.
Like, apparently,
I Shrunk the Kids.
Apparently, you as God looking down at things.
I know, it's like it's me. Is that supposed to be me?
Is that supposed to be you?
No. No.
Is that?
Here, we'll do this one, so I'm not horribly shilling.
Look like Joan of Arc.
There we go.
Miss of Arc.
All right, can you guys start over? Catch me up.
Hi, Scott. I'm Anthony. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, Anthony. I see what you did there. That was pretty funny. Dude, you played a game with me.
I played a game with you. We sat there and bullshitted for like an hour afterwards.
Yeah, I know. That is pretty funny, actually.
You're eminently
It's
forgettable.
forgot all about me, and I've known him forever.
Well,
you made it home from Gen Con okay there, guy?
That's a question for me, I assume.
Yeah, you.
I did. Yeah, I was all right.
Did you get sick?
I did not catch the conference crud. Why did you get hit with it?
I did.
Yeah.
COVID.
Hi, Kabuki.
I always get con crud, but
he got the real stuff. He
COVID's
got the COVID.
another level.
What do you do that is so abnormal?
Nothing.
That's what I'd say too.
I do as much as Lance.
Oh my
I
God!
probably talk to as many people as Lance does, if not probably maybe less. Lance is in the booth all day.
Dude,
No,
I
it's true.
I use so much hand sanitizer. I might as well be bathing in it, and I wash my hands constantly. And I take
I don't really do that.
I take all my vitamin C. I mean, if I handle money, I'm hitting hand sanitizer. If I shake somebody's hand or fist bump, even I'm like all the way up my arms, hand sanitizer. I came back from BGG Con 2 years ago, and I was so sick for 2 days afterwards. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Two is nothing.
Well, I mean, but I mean, like literally, like throwing up, like dehydrated. Can somebody just put a bullet in my head because my whole body hurts? And ever since then, I was like, no more. I'm going to just religiously just breathe in, hand sanitizer.
Oh, Andy, I bring airborne to the booth too every day for everyone to have airborne so they don't get sick.
I take a bunch of vitamin C as well. And that one guy's airborne. I don't know.
Some
guy
airborne
brings
got
it.
left in the booth.
Yeah, I don't know. It just shows up there. It's kind of nice, actually.
Well, anyway, YouTube weird things.
I don't know, man. Everything's stupid. Everything's dumb.
Oh my God, are we at that portion of the program?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it's just like, I don't want to talk politics because as soon as I start talking politics, I'm just going to get really mad. But I'm also just like, it's all I can think about how just our entire fucking, country is just on fire and everything sucks and nobody's happy and,
Everything's not awesome.
Some people are happy.
Yeah, the billionaires.
Not sure who, but somebody must be.
I guess I kind of hope the billionaires aren't happy either, right? They're just like, because they just have this shallow existence where I just need to consume and consume and consume, but it doesn't actually make
into
them
perspective
happy.
what $1 billion is, and it's like you could spend $1 million a year for 1,000 years and still not spend it all.
Yeah.
Like,
God last 1,000 months. Huh?
Yeah.
So here's one of those weird things that you think, oh, that's a good idea, and then something
guillotines, and dragging people out of their mansions. And
no, nothing.
Sorry. Did I say that?
No, the fact it's board game related. The fact that Panda started,
doing
In a
production
different
in
country?
Brazil, and then Brazil got hit with a harder tariff
that.
than China.
What's the
That
Brazil
sucks.
tariff?
50.
What?
It's brutal.
Oof.
Imagine setting up.
But apparently,
production
the
and then-
president of
It's all
Brazil
supposed
has
to come to
announced
America,
a
right? That was the
$5.5
point.
billion relief
Not
program.
just go to a different country. Sorry, I
But
interrupted.
all they have to do though, is just release or not pursue any charges against Bolsonaro, and Trump will remove the tariff. So he says. Sorry, I don't want to get political
Is
either.
that what it was?
Oh, he actually said, yeah, when he announced the initial tariffs, he said that it was going to be that it had a that he would consider dropping it if they stopped trying to pursue Bolsonaro. So anyway, that's the insanity we live with now. It's all good though. I'm trying to live my best life and not get too hung up on, reality.
Yeah.
So that landed well.
As long as I pretend
real.
reality doesn't exist, I can find happiness.
That's right. Well, I will say this. I'm trying not to get outraged about everything. Trying to, cherry pick my outrage. I'll give a perfect example. I was in the booth, the Mayfair Mr. B booth, demonstrating Dragons Down. And I was there with one of the most delusional Trump supporters. Like there were a couple of bad eggs in the people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th, but Pelosi declined to bring in the National Guard, even though Trump was begging her to do it. Like that level of delusion. Yeah, thank you, Evan.
Right.
The face you're making, whether it's about what I just said or not, I don't know.
That's not how that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not how that happened, but that's absolutely how he sees, and that's because that's what Glenn Beck told me was actually what he said. I got along with him fine. We just didn't talk about politics in any way. So I was able to do it for 3 days. I was kind of happy with myself. No, I didn't behead anybody despite the desire to do so. So that's good. Anyway. I really just I'm just a downer on this call. Is that it? I arrived and all you guys stopped talking. Is that what happened?
No, we're
Well, gotta go.
I'm listening to you, Scott Demers.
All right, just checking.
Is your call in China like later tonight, or is it like, do you already have it?
Me? Yeah, it already happened.
Okay.
I had 2 calls
What's
with
the
China.
time delta there, and what is the Chinese time delta?
Oh, it's like 11 hours difference is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything board game related. It was real
so it's
life.
almost like a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's like a 10 a.m. or something.
Well, here was the funny part. I had a 7 a.m. call this morning, and it was with Europe, and it was with the folks in Asia. There were 2 of them that I was on the call with. And then I had a call with them tonight at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. So those people I was on at 7 a.m. were also on the 6 p.m. call, which was so they had 8 hours, 9 hours in between, which was, okay, I'm going to hurry and get to sleep so that I can wake up in time to do another call. Great. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. So Andy Van Zant, we are both in board games and game design on LinkedIn, that group. We share this group.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even know that I was in a group on LinkedIn.
Yes. And Evan, you look incredibly happy on your LinkedIn profile photo. I just gotta say you do.
Logged into LinkedIn in so many years.
Well, then I'm not going to send you a connection request.
Yeah, don't do it.
Actually, now just because of that, I am. Right now, connect with no note. Send without note. There we go.
Perfect. That's my favorite way.
Yes. You have to then you have to scour your mental Rolodex to go,
how the heck do I know this guy?
Who the hell is this guy?
Who is this person?
He's clearly not involved in board game design.
It's always somebody who's trying to sell me something.
No, 100%.
I totally stopped paying attention to LinkedIn.
Right. I still use it, but not much. For me, it was when I retired for 2 years. So I retired, and then every post that people made on LinkedIn was just really sad. I'm thrilled to be joining this company selling some fucking software I don't care about in any way in a boring industry. And I literally could, every post I saw souls dying.
Yeah, the perfunctory.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so I made sure that when I came out of retirement, which I have done for, I don't know, I'll work another year and a half maybe. When I came out of retirement, I didn't do any. I am thrilled to be do that. No, I was like, I'm actually really enjoying this gig, no doubt about it. But thrilled is a word that I'm going to save for special occasions. Like when I saw Lance Meister at Gen Con, thrilled. Actually, you know what? When I saw you, Aldi, that was pretty thrilling because I haven't met you in person since I actually met you virtually. So that was pretty cool.
I see how
I
it is.
didn't see you, Scott.
Lance, I've seen several times. I hug him every year. So
I didn't see you.
I didn't see you. Nope. And I didn't see Anthony either.
No, I didn't see him at
Those
all.
were both very much on purpose.
Let's say that again.
I said that was very much on purpose.
Yeah. I played a game with Anthony and then afterwards made the comment that I had only seen Lance and Aldi at Gen Con, and Anthony was like, I was right next to you for an hour.
He's like Mr. What is that guy's name with Chicago? Transparent Man? Mr. what? What's his name? Cellophane. Mr. Cellophane.
Yes. So Andy, you just got a LinkedIn request too, just because I didn't want you to feel left out by the fact that I was trying to connect to Evan.
That's cool.
And
you guys use LinkedIn?
Let me go.
I feel validated.
Like, what's
I set up a LinkedIn account like 1,000 years ago, and I've never logged into it again. But I still get an email every once in a while. It's like there are 17 people that are waiting to connect with you on LinkedIn. And I was like,
I like that anyone can message you with an ad on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
like, what is the point? Like,
That's
it's so annoying.
I couldn't do it.
Hey, we recently came across your profile. I'd like to invite you to apply for the inclusion of the 2025 edition of the Who's Who in America.
Nope.
There is no cost or obligation. Oh, thank you.
All right. Sent without a note, Lance. I just sent you a connection request. I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to be the annoying person on LinkedIn. Right? That's what I'm going to do. See, I'm connected to Scott already.
I want to be connected to my old classmates.
On LinkedIn?
Yeah, well, that's the only place I found my college. So I graduated in computer science in the 90s, right?
Yep.
0 people that I went to college with are on Facebook. I'm like, how is this possible? I searched for all the people I went to college with. Not there.
It's a really weird thing. And a lot of people talk about how Facebook just will be done in 5 years.
Done?
Because of the number of ads and things that are on it. It's just
it's awful these days. It's really just pure. It's just amazing how it's turned into a. People are addicted to this ad machine.
Yeah.
And I'm part of it. I can't look away.
What I don't understand, the only thing I want is a chronological feed, and it's crazy on when people are on Blue Sky or on Twitter or whatever, and they're like, where's the generic feed where they show me what to look at rather than a chronological, and I'm like, that's the opposite of what I want. Why are you asking for the bad thing?
Yeah, there is a friend feed. It's 2 clicks away to get to it.
You
can just do a friend feed, but it's that would be cool if it was the homepage.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're like a full nerd party.
It kind of is.
Look at this. Look what I got.
Hey, that's a good game. It's a good game.
Nice.
What hack made that?
I don't know.
You want to know the story of how I got this?
How did you get that one?
It was traded for a bunch of German gummies.
That's pretty random.
There's a phrase I don't hear too often.
Christoph.
Oh, you got it from Jody then.
I don't know. I got it. Christoph brought it because he wasn't putting in his luggage back home. So he said, "Do you want this game?" And I was like, "Heck yeah, I want this game."
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm excited.
Hello, Forrest. It's been a while.
Hey, how's it going?
Did you help my boss tear down the booth like you promised?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have to murder
you weren't there?
You should tell him how
I had
great
to
he
leave
is,
to catch
how
a
much you love
flight.
him.
Wow.
The board for
Person in
House
the
of
company
1,000
doesn't-
Corpses looks like Clue.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's rooms, right?
I hear you
that's the
throwing
thing.
shade over there, Scott. I don't book my own flights.
I wish I could have got that zinger off, but
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
So I don't book my
I
own
withdrew
flights.
it.
My boss's wife does that. So I don't. So when she schedules me on a flight that's basically,
You don't argue with it.
I don't argue with it, right?
Sure.
You know, it's not my job. You know,
Next Gen Con, Lance is getting in the previous Friday and leaving the following Wednesday.
it's possible.
Be
You know,
awesome.
I wouldn't hate staying till Monday. I mean, it wouldn't be like my least favorite thing in the world because I've done it before and it's kind of nice, like just to go back and relax.
I've done
and,
it
like,
before.
I stayed a Monday.
The travel day is way more laid back.
yeah,
I
you're
can
not
stay
like
Monday.
racing.
I mean, that flight.
But
What a-
Aldi, do you feel like just sad sitting at Gen Con where everybody else is flying home and you're just kind of there?
I flew home on Sunday night this time, but I have stayed over on Sunday night.
Barely.
When we had a booth because you couldn't break down that booth fast enough. And,
Right.
I didn't get a flight. Someone scheduled my flight out at
But the best thing
4
about staying
p.m. on
Sunday
Sunday
is you can go to any restaurant you want.
Oh yeah, you can go to any restaurant. You can. It's a ghost town.
Well, we had a 14-hour drive to do, so I figured I'd stay till Monday and do it on Monday.
Did you have any problems at the border?
$300 day.
The border, honestly, Andy, was the smoothest ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
South of the border.
The guy's
down
like,
Mexico way.
where are you going? Indianapolis. For what? Board game convention.
Do you
Till
have any
when? Monday.
fentanyl?
He said,
What's
avoid
that?
direct eye contact.
Yeah, he's like, till when? Monday. He's like, all right, go ahead. And that was it.
You high, son? Got
Yeah.
any fentanyl on you?
You should have asked me that an hour ago.
That's what Canada is famous for. Is
Yes, all that fentanyl coming through the
I know.
the
That's
northern
why
border.
Smuggling it
why I
in
was
cheese and
concerned.
pancakes.
It's those Monties, man. They carry it on their horse.
Mounties?
Oh, is that what you guys call them?
It was
We
the
call 'em
full
RCMP.
the full Monties.
We call them Monties.
Monty, the full Monties.
What was that guy's name? Dudley
See,
Durant?
Mounties aren't all RCMP. Well, there's not all RCMP ride horses.
And some of them are dancers.
not all squares are rectangles.
But isn't the M in RCMP mounted? The Royal Canadian
Yeah,
Mounted
But
Police?
there's a mounted regiment.
But they're all mounted.
They're extra mounted.
Go on.
I don't think they're like sitting at their desk on the back of
Yeah.
a horse, like typing up their reports.
At one time
I'll
before
always-
cars, they were all mounted on horses.
So
I
so
think they
very,
have riding desks.
very
Yeah,
strange bit of trivia. Very strange bit of trivia. In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the
Canadians
scene-
mounted.
Yeah, it is in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. When he sees Del Griffith like at the airport after John Kennedy stole his taxi from him, Del is reading a pornography book called The Canadian Mounted.
Yeah.
That is and it's got a woman in like a Mountie uniform with showing off a bunch of cleavage. It's just he's just like, what's that? Oh yeah, he's just reading a book called The Canadian Mounted.
I freaking love that movie.
Which you can find on Amazon.
The Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, yeah.
No, the Canadian Mounted, a trivia guide to planes, trains, and automobiles.
Hmm.
I'm just letting you know.
Were they going home for Thanksgiving or Christmas in that movie?
Thanksgiving.
I guess that's half the battle.
In October? Because
It's in October.
funny because
This was shot in like
Canadian
the
Thanksgiving is. No, never mind.
Good night, Michelle.
Good night, Michelle.
Bye, Michelle.
She said good night.
All right, I'm gonna skedaddle as well because I
Yeah,
got
you get the hell out of here.
I got
Wait,
work to
wait,
do.
Matt, don't
and-
leave yet. Lance has to say he loves you first.
Oh, Matthew.
Oh,
We always had that thing with the guy and the stuff, so.
it's already gonna be a late night for me, and y'all aren't helping.
Ooh, what are you doing?
fentanyl.
I'm doing a
Wait,
rule
Matt,
book.
before you go, Are those shirts still available for the fundraiser?
Yes, you can
Okay,
get them
I'm
on
going
my.
to tell you right now, everybody, you need to get a shirt because not only is it for a good cause, it's the most comfortable T-shirt that I own.
So
aren't they amazing?
What are we talking about? Give me the
Just go to my website, mattpiquette.com. You can get them on the store there.
You get one of his
Isn't it Paquette?
T-shirts.
Yeah,
It goes
Paquetti.
to help sick
Paquetti.
kids.
What brand of shirt did you print? On?
It's I think these are the Bella
they
Canvas, or either
Bella-
the Bella Canvas 30,
Yeah, Bella
34
Canvas are pretty good.
13s
Yeah.
or the next level 6100s.
Yeah, those are
or 6010s. Sorry,
They're soft and they're
they're
comfortable.
they have like a poly in there or something.
They're tri-blend.
Oh yeah,
heathered, so friggin' soft. The proceeds, all the proceeds go to the Sick Kids Hospital. So
nice.
What it's called?
The hospital is sick?
It's the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals.
I like the other one better.
The Sick
We're gonna
Kids
get the money
Hospital.
to some sick kids.
The Sick Kids Hospital is actually the name of the hospital in Toronto for sick kids.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's kind of amazing.
Get to the point. I
It's
like
like
it.
spiel.
It
Are they all
sounds
sick?
it sounds too
Oh,
fake.
not all the Mounties are mounted.
Aldi, I'm working on the Off With Their Heads rulebook for James.
Oh, nice.
So
Are they
have
watching
a good night,
Kickstarter
y'all.
next tomorrow or
And
something?
we'll see
Bye,
you
Matt.
next week.
Hey, buddy.
Ciao.
Good night, Matthew.
So here's one of those interesting things I'll say about Matt now that he's not here.
Well, Matt's still here. He's hanging out. Matthew.
Wait.
So
You
did
couldn't suck him back
anybody
in.
watch the? I think the show is called Due South, which was about the like the Mountie that the fish out of water show. It was like, and
I remember the ads for it.
Yeah,
You mean
and
Splash?
and it was either in New York or Chicago. Like he came to investigate because his father was murdered, and he traveled into the States to try to find his father's murderer. And it's like it's a fish out of water. Like, oh, I'm so weird because I'm from Canada, and yeah, it was worth it. It was a good show. I liked it.
It was Chicago. Okay. So what I was going to say about Matt is Matt is taller than I thought he was.
Maybe you just shrunk.
No. I pictured Matt at being like 6 foot, but he's like the same height as you, Lance.
No.
Well, I'm
not
just a
that
hair
tall.
over 6 feet tall. I used to be 6'1", but I've shrunk. That's depressing. My son is fast approaching.
Well, then I'm shrinking too because
Yeah, you must be shrinking. I don't think Matt's taller than 6 foot, is he?
I don't know. Maybe I'm shrinking at a rapid rate.
Maybe he's wearing heels.
Maybe.
Those Canadian lips.
Are those different from American lifts?
Yes.
They're in metric.
They're the ones that the Mounties wear.
I heard those Canadian
that was good,
lips.
Chad. That was good.
Those Canadian lips.
Lips?
That's what I heard.
Ooh.
It's from Canadian Mounted.
Yeah, probably. I don't think. No. I caught myself. You see there, I was about to say something and then I pulled it back.
One of the best of the genre. Did everybody watch Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
I did.
I watched
Have
it.
not.
Did not.
I watched it twice.
It's passable. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun enough. I didn't
It's
love
not
it.
Citizen Kane. It's Happy Gilmore 2.
I mean, I was sad at the beginning of this, the twist at the very beginning. I was very sad.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, man, this
who would have thought
off
Happy
to a
Gilmore
big
would only be in the
downer.
movie for 5 minutes?
It was a big downer.
But here's the thing.
I'm not spoiling what it is though.
It's the only way for him to be
Yes.
to lose everything.
Right. Well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah. I don't know, it was just a downer.
It suffers from like not having a true antagonist. You had an actor, Chris McDonald, who played Shooter McGavin, who was perfect.
Yeah, they didn't dig into the antagonist enough. I don't know what his deal was like.
Yeah, and it's just look at Quickie Kid. She's so edgy. Quickie Kid's so edgy. I have yet to see Happy Gilmore 1. So edgy. So cool.
It's worth seeing.
Oh yeah,
It
she's
is.
just
It really is.
Yeah.
It is.
Like
maybe she'll go eat some hay by the bay.
Who was the kid? He was like, it was the kid
I
from
just may.
I just may.
The Sixth
You
Sense.
eat pieces.
Wasn't the kid from the Sixth
Yes.
Sense?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Haley Joel Osment.
Right. I wish they made him be more bad. Like he was.
Well,
not
I mean,
scary.
it just
like he was. Yeah, I don't know.
It goes to show just how good Chris McDonald was in the first movie as Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, for sure.
How much he was just great.
He was also good in this.
He was, but I mean,
He was
but
good
they
enough.
they couldn't. He
Don't
wasn't the
spoil
main. No, I mean, it's just I mean, and he was good in this.
Yeah, he was.
He was, but
you know who I think was very good in this? But Bad Bunny was really good in this.
Yes, Bad Bunny was amazing.
Yes.
I laughed a lot with Bad Bunny stuff.
And this is going to sound really dumb for a few people, but I mean, and people that don't follow wrestling, but Forrest can back me up with this. Bad Bunny is a hell of a professional wrestler for a guy that basically didn't have to do much of, like, came in and was in like a few matches and did his thing. He was really good. Anyway, but,
he pulls his own. He's really good.
When he pulled off that Canadian Destroyer out of nowhere, I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
And the crowds, especially the international crowds, are just so fun with him because they just go freaking ape.
And if you don't know what a Canadian Destroyer is, just you do a YouTube video and say, "What's it?" Canadian Destroyer. Watch him show what a Canadian Destroyer looks. And like, yeah, this like basically this singer pulls
Just
off a Canadian
your
Destroyer.
Disbelief for a little bit.
Yeah, and just
that you could do it to a 300-pound man is like a 150-pound cruiserweight.
Yeah, it just like runs up and gives this guy a Canadian Destroyer, which is just like, what the hell? I mean, yeah, that was intense. Did you Forrest, did you watch SummerSlam?
Nah, my family's catching up on it.
Because that Cena versus Cody Rhodes match is, I mean, that's about as good a John Cena match as you'll ever see ever,
Yeah, I'm hoping to get to it this weekend.
Well, you should check
School
that
got
out.
started back up. My kids are totally busy.
I've been rewatching all of the first season of Peacemaker in preparation for the second season next week. If you haven't watched the first season of Peacemaker, you really should. You will be surprised as hell that John Cena can act.
No, well, like I think everything I've seen John Cena and I've been like, he's at least fine, right? Like,
I mean, there are moments where where it's like it's obvious he went to acting class and it's obvious he put his time in and it's obvious he he didn't just say, like in the past when a wrestler went and I'm going to be in movies, it was just like, and I'm going to play myself. Look, I'm Hulk Hogan, but like both Dwayne Johnson and Cena, it's like you can tell they were like, okay, I need to, and Batista. Yeah. They were like, and Batista, in my opinion, a little less because he still hasn't gotten a role of like, oh, you're actually going to be, though he does have, he had that, he had one of the best line. He's like, oh, it's like, you were hideous. It's like, I am ugly. Oh yes, you're ugly, but you are lucky. And he's like, why is that? He's like, beautiful people never know if they can trust anybody. And it was just like, oh, it's a great line. But no, yeah, you can tell they put their time in to like, okay, we need to actually act. But yeah, there's like Cena earns and he goes Peacemaker is so good because he starts off as just this total buffoon of a character, and then like he actually has a soul and it actually like works. And they did the trailer for season 2 looks pretty awesome. So,
speaking of season 2s, anyone see Twisted Metal?
Yeah, Twisted Metal was good.
Season 2 just came out.
Yeah, I gotta. I mean, I feel like I need to go back and rewatch season 1 so I know exactly what's going on. But
Is it the video game?
It's
Yeah.
which I've never played, but it's
well, that's
just
too
really
bad.
good.
It's a good game.
It's just a really good series. It's entertaining. It's fun.
What's it like to actually have free time to watch TV?
Hey, Mr. Oh, Joe retired over here. We're supposed to feel sorry for him.
I'm not retired.
No, yeah, you
I
remember
was
you were
retired.
all braggy McBraggington, like, yep, retired now. Just got nothing better to do.
Braggy McBraggington.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh wow, I have no money. I got to go back to work.
That I'm not convinced that's exactly how the flow went.
That's my
Lance
narrative.
has interpreted it that way.
That's my narrative of the
I want-
entire situation.
Next time, Lance, I want you to tell my story via interpretive dance.
Well, here, I'll do it right now.
No, Scott was more like, "Hey, my blood pressure's really normal now." I don't
Yeah,
feel the
exactly.
pain.
I don't deal with
I need
enough
to aggravate
ass
myself.
faces. I
I
need
need
to
to
deal.
aggravate myself.
I know. No, actually,
Here, I'll do it right now. Here, I'm like, ah, ah, la 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 la. There's your.
Should
yeah,
clip
that actually wasn't bad. I know, right? There's number A that wasn't bad. B, I'm scarred for the rest of my life because that will never disappear from my memory
There you
banks.
go. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord of the Rings, the card game, The Two Towers, is up for pre-order.
Hey, did anybody go and look at the table that they had for
I did.
the?
I know, it was cool. The table was amazing.
The what? What are we talking about?
The Lord of the Rings confrontation table. The $3,000. I can't.
Oh yeah.
That's only if you want the base, though, Scott. You don't have to get the base.
Yeah,
you can just get a block of wood.
This is what I will say about it. It is a finely crafted table for the price.
It is very nice.
It's not like it's just.
But you can't use it for anything.
Crappy table that.
Well,
looks
no, you know what? It does
fancy.
have a solid top. Like you could just make it like a nightstand or something.
If I had
a nice little nightstand,
like an end table, you can't eat on it. I mean,
you could.
It's about this.
I mean, how pissed would you be if you spilled lasagna on that table?
You need to get two of them.
Yeah.
Get two of them, push them
lasagna are we
together,
talking?
so that way you got more space.
I don't know who's serving lasagna. The table's not that big.
Yeah.
So
It's small,
but it's big enough. It's big enough that you can't just stick it in the closet.
Foyer table.
Sure.
So this is Christian Peterson's
I guess you could put
company,
like a-
right? Ghost Galaxy. Sorry,
like a
sorry.
planter.
Yeah, it's Ghost Galaxy. Yeah,
I have pictures of it.
Did you buy one of those, Scott?
No.
No.
Where would I put it? I'm not.
I don't know. I've never been invited to your house.
Anybody.
The weird thing about
You
the
can
table,
sit on it while you play pinball.
if you've never played the game, is they open the table up and you see these spots that look like bases for miniatures, and then you wait to see the miniatures and you realize, oh, they're not.
They're not They're basically like
they're cards and
flags.
stands in frames. That I mean, the frames are really nice.
Yeah, they're
if you put
hugely
them in.
overproduced.
But yeah, it's ridiculous.
By the way, that original game was $20, I think, around $20.
Yeah.
Yep.
In a box about yay big.
It was a Cosmos 2-player game.
It was the Cosmos 2-player line,
Mm-hmm.
the Caesar and Cleopatra line with the.
I'm saving up my pennies because I think next year we're getting a deluxe super table edition of Taco versus Burrito.
Oh,
You wish.
put both your cross our fingers.
I hadn't seen Christian Peterson in a long time. It was nice talking to him for a minute.
Oh, you saw him?
It's weird. He said he wasn't really all that impressed with talking to you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hey, I probably shouldn't have brought that was between me and Chris. I probably shouldn't have brought that up.
I like the spot.
You call him Chris, yes. Me and old CP were hanging out.
I saw this massive tall person walking in their booth. I'm like, is that Christian Peterson? He turned around. He's like 20 years old. I'm like, okay, you must be his blood relative.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine spending $3,000 on a piece of furniture, and then like I would be so worried about nicking it or
Yeah, you're gonna topple it over or
So
break.
you don't own a wormwood table, is what you're saying?
no. That's what I always thought was weird about those like deluxe gaming tables too. It's like, oh, here's my $4,000 gaming table, and I'm gonna invite my schlub friends over
You
to
could probably
spill
go to
their
those Amish
soda on it.
woodworkers and get a just as nice table for half as much.
Yeah.
Like
But
those
they
Amish
wouldn't carve
woodworkers are
they
very
wouldn't carve the
inexpensive.
symbols into it.
You would just have to go describe it to them and show them a picture of it. And they
That's
would make
exactly what Doris did. Like this table.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she
nice.
custom had this table made, and the one we have in the kitchen she had custom made. And it was like,
oh, look at this,
far
Mr.
cheaper.
Joey 2 gaming tables over here. He's got, oh yeah, I got this deluxe gaming table, and I got this
When
deluxe
you're
gaming.
when
No
you're hard to
waiting.
shop for gifts, she just goes back to the I have a gaming table.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Yeah,
I got
2 gaming tables, no waiting.
2 game tables and a microphone.
Chad, the spot UV helps in the game because the board is like so busy. It helps you.
But I've always liked spot UV on boards.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm looking for Easter eggs on the board.
Oh yeah.
I was telling
I saw that spot UV as a stretch goal on the Camp Grizzly.
Yep.
I was telling Scott.
When you learn how the sausage is made, I always giggle when I look at stretch goals because I'm like,
well, what was
this
the one
was
you guys
all
always did that I
planned to
always
be
made
put
fun
in the
of?
game anyway.
The what was the thing you guys used to do that was like such a big deal? And you
Deluxe Defied.
the slip cover,
The slipcase
goes right into the trash.
Who was it?
Recycle.
Right in the garbage.
What's the point of the recycle?
Oh, really? Are you gonna throw your slipcase for a place for all my books away?
I don't have that one.
Ooh, look at that. Hey, I'm actually donating
Wow,
that
that's
game
fancy.
to charity tomorrow at 11 a.m. And
what happens? What at 11? Like exactly?
So I was telling Scott this earlier. I have 290 290 games, I think it is, all binned up. And at 11 a.m. tomorrow, they're getting picked up. And there's some like crazy shit in there.
Games and a microphone.
It's like, all in Return to Dark Tower. I played it once. All in Vindication, never played. Quite a few, like all Monumental with the African Empires, still in Shrink. You know, my problem is I'll buy the game, and then there's a buddy who buys the game, and then you play his cop, and you go, "That's a shitty game." And then I go, "Well, I guess I'm just, you know." And so the plan was I was selling these, and that's a lot of work. So, but thanks to this amazing resource, Board Game Geek, I was able to get approximate prices for donations. So I added up; it's like about $13,000 worth of games.
Write it off.
Yeah. Oh, believe me.
Do it that way.
100%.
Wow.
So you're limited to $5,000 in donations, which unfortunately I learned last year when I moved to I downsized significantly and gave away $32,000 worth of stuff to charity. Wow. And I can only take 5,000 unless you have itemized receipts signed off on by an independent person. So in this case, the person that's taking these games runs a charity here in Denver, and they are providing it. Yeah, they can sign off on it so that I can take all.
Joe's eBay company.
Yeah, it's Scott Emers who runs. No,
what?
No, I'm joking.
Scott D. Emers.
It's Scott D. Mers. Yes.
So I did actually play A Place for All My Books with my family.
Yeah, look at that.
So when they say it's a cozy game of sorting and organizing, it absolutely is. That is exactly what it is. It is. This is an exact quote from my oldest child. Dad, you need to stop being good at games. It's just like, because everybody was playing, and to be absolutely fair, like all of our scores were within a point or two of each other. But I mean, I absolutely knew I was going to win. It was just one of those things where you're like, yep, I'm just, it has two cool aspects.
The
you
eggs.
well, yeah, every single book gives you victory points. So I was just like, well, I'm just maximizing my books.
Egg strategy.
Every book is a
Book,
victory
book
point.
strategy.
You know, I was like, why aren't you taking more books? Just take more books. You just load up the books. You know, just like, you know, so every book, but it's actually, but so you the stuff with what you do is like basically because there's two phases. There's like you build up your energy doing stuff in your house by like reading a book or sorting a pile or whatever, and you gain energy by doing that. And as soon as you have enough energy, um, it costs 5 energy to go to town, and then stuff you do in town costs energy as well. And so you're at home because you're an introvert and you build up your ability to deal with the outside world, and then you go to town and then you buy books or you go to it's weird. You go to the library and you get to draw 5 books out of the bag. You keep 2 of them, and then you put 3 of them in the bookstore. So you're stealing books from the library and giving them to the used bookstore, like for like credit
Then
or
you write it
something.
off on your taxes as long as
Yeah,
they
right.
sign
And
off
you
on
write
it.
off your taxes. And then nobody's the wiser, right? So yeah, so you and then there's other things you can do in town, and it's like you can't block a spot if somebody wants to go to your spot that you are in town because you have your own player board, so you can't, nobody blocks that obviously. But when you go to the town, if somebody wants to use the spot that you go to, they just kick you out and they kick you to the park, and you get to go watch the ducks, and you get 2 energy for going to sit in the park and you watch the ducks because you're not around people. So you get a little bit more energy back. And so no, and so then you burn up your energy, and then you go back, and then you go back once you're out of energy, or
And you
when
steal
you
more
if
books
you
from the library.
and then you go back to your house and you set up your stacks. And then basically the whole thing is there's all these cards that you turn in that like have you have a stack of 5 or more books in your kitchen, and if you do that, then you can turn a card in and you get some points and whatever. Um, it was it was absolutely what it was supposed to do. It was easy to teach. I mean, when I was teaching the game, everybody in my family goes, "Ah, this sounds like it's too many rules." But once they played it, they were like, "Oh, this is simple," you know, because everything's really straightforward and easy to figure out. And I don't know, it was fine. It was something that
Did you play it
I
again?
yeah, I'd play with my wife again because I think the one thing I really liked was the fact that like the game ends. Um, anytime any player goes to town, you move you move a track down by 1. And depending on how many players, that track has X number of spaces. And realistically speaking, everybody gets to go to town 2, maybe 3 times, and that's it. So you never feel like the game does not last too long. It's like they figured out was like, oh, when we could go to town way too much to like drive up your score, it got really boring. You know, so they were like, oh, well, you get to go maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's it. And then that's how you get your books for your house to build it up and do your thing.
I like how your description started. Like I was funny because you said I like how the game ends.
Well, no, I mean, because that's like it's a cool thing where you have to like see like and you kind of look at the other people and like when are they going to go to town and push because when the last person goes to town, like they'll get to do like cool things in the town, but like you won't, right? You know, it's just like so you like there's an aspect to it that and if you want to, you can speed up the end of the game if you want. Like I'm gonna go to town. You really only got 8 energy. Yeah, I don't care. I want because I know I'm ahead right now, so I can try to burn the game clock up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a little meat on the bone. Game looks amazing. When it hits the shelves at like it's supposed to be at like every Barnes and Noble ever. You know, I would definitely check it out. It's
But to your point about collecting books for points, that whole the egg mechanic, Force Shuffle has that as well. Like if you just play trees, and that's what annoys me about Force Shuffle. If you just play trees in Force Shuffle, you don't lose. Just screw all the animals, all trees, all the time.
Yeah.
Then Force Shuffle.
I mean, there's sometimes games like that just slide by get by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest, remember like 7 years ago when some guy gave you 8,000 old board games?
Yep.
Whatever happened to all those? You still
They're
have
right
them all?
Man, some of them.
Behind him.
Couple hundred.
I was always curious and wondering if you ever finally got rid of all those because they were like you were like I'm gonna do a video on all of
Every
these. I was
day.
like you never will.
Review a day.
One
Yep.
review a
Haven't,
day.
Actually, I had
haven't
a
got
question.
rid of any of them
I
without
have a
doing a
question.
video.
A serious question. Did you do a Kickstarter critique of the game Abyss Echo? The Forbidden Right?
I don't think so.
I was just wondering what your take was because it's very strange.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
La Bamba, the Forbidden Dance.
What about Taco versus Burrito? Did you?
I kind of
did
want
you
the
do
game
Taco
because it
versus
looks
Burrito?
it looks pretty cool, but I think it looks vaporware. Like it could be, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like a too good to be true. And the comments are all very like AI generated. Like they're 100% AI. Like there's no person really making any of those comments.
I enjoy games.
Yeah, you should bring it. Like just you should look at it real quick and just give me your take on it.
What game is that?
It's called Abyss Echo.
Abyss Echo.
The Forbidden Right. RITE. Lance could share a screen, maybe. I don't know.
Game is so
Everybody
cool.
can. Everybody can share their screen.
No, you do it.
No, you do it.
You do it.
Right.
Whatever happened to that CCG that was like everybody said was crypto and everybody assumed it had bots and everything like that? What was that called again?
Zoo Beta?
Here's the thing. I think they are advertising.
So I'm assuming I could be incredibly offended that this game has earned twice as much as my best campaign I've ever done. Right?
I mean, you can be offended.
Let AI do it.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys see
right.
this?
Abyss Echo.
So
Never even
yeah,
heard of this.
I think it's been on like for like 90 days. I've seen it for a while.
Oh, is this the one where it's not even a game? It's just a weird package you're gonna get
like,
that has like
I saw
things.
that.
Tales. A fully immersive Lovecraftian narrative. Every decision echoes. Every path changes you. 6 storybooks. 550 pages of descent.
Oh my!
Take a deep dive as you dare. Letters, photos, and artifacts.
They lost me on the fact that they have like lotto scratchers.
Oh, is it a lotto scratchers? So you
Reveal
can't
stuff.
replay it.
Well, I'm covering it now.
Yeah,
Looks
go down a
fascinating.
little.
Well, I'm
Go
just
down a
curious.
little.
About, I mean, it looks kind of amazing.
Look at the bottom of the screen. There it is.
Oh no!
What's
see.
at the bottom of the screen?
Oh, there's a
Watch.
lotto scratch off.
Just like scratching off the board so you can read the stuff.
No.
I mean, I kind of want it to be real. I hope it is.
Is it like a?
I mean, it's
Was that Bill Burr?
like a puzzle.
It's not your conventional board game because
no,
it
it's not
really
Bill.
is
Rolled
just this
Bard,
adventure.
and that's
It's
Jamie.
it's Cthulhu.
And
They
there's
got
the
they
shelf
they
side.
misspelled Cthulhu
Did they?
under shelf side. It's Cthulhu Madness.
Oh, Cthulhu. Yeah, sure. Cthulhu. Hulu. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of
Okay, so which of these games would you
Is it
support?
an escape
Abyss,
room in a box?
Abyss Echo, or Ace of Spades?
Huh?
What?
Ace of Spades is off the list, man.
Oh yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's on the hotness.
Oh, hotness isn't always.
I know.
Not
I know.
necessarily for
It's
good reasons.
notorious as well as hot.
Yep. I know. I was
I
at
mean,
number one.
I mean, it
once.
kind of looks amazing, right? Like it's got a lot of stuff. I want it to be real. I hope it's real. I hope it really.
Well,
makes
it is real. I mean, it's.
I know
just,
it's real. They've made some copies of this, but producing things like this is hard. It's. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna pull it off.
No, you're not.
I
You
don't
are
know, I'm just
not
a little-
sure of that.
I'm a little skeptical.
That's the opposite of what you just said.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks. Is it too good? I mean, is it? Maybe it's real.
It is their like.
I guess they have sent a few
created-
people. I don't know if you guys have seen the audio. You know what? I don't know. I don't want to get Lance tagged.
Tagged
But
and bagged.
The audio
man.
is actually
bag and tag, baby.
Anyway.
Yeah, I've read. I mean, I obviously
I
have
might
just
just-
glanced over this, but I have no idea what the game does.
Yeah, it's hard to get
Hmm.
a grasp of what it is. It's a puzzle game of some sort.
I'm less excited.
The about the creator says our latest project, Abyss Echo the Forbidden Right, is a psychological horror TRPG steeped in Lovecraftian atmosphere and noir sensibilities. It blends analog mechanics, branching narratives, and visual storytelling into a haunting, tactile experience meant to be held, annotated, and survived. So definitely AI written
Yeah, the
stuff.
comments section is all AI. And people ask if they used AI and they say no.
Well, that's shitty.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like
Well, here's the thing. They are not English speakers.
Yeah, they're probably using AI to like speak for them, right? They might.
So they're using a
yeah, they're definitely translating
thing. That's probably AI.
One of the
It's
easiest ways to
not
spot
writing
AI
it for
is
them, it's just translating it for them.
right.
The cornrows. That's how I spot AI.
The what?
Cornrows? What's a cornrow? Like the hair?
Yeah. It was a stupid basketball joke.
Oh,
Allen Iverson.
Dated.
I get it. Now.
That would have killed 16 years ago, I tell you what.
Well, a different group, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I have a question for the group.
I'll say this: they are responding to every single comment, which is really rare. Like for companies that have been around forever, and they just let comments just sit out there and they don't
It's
respond.
very gushing comments too. Like they're very happy.
I think I found it.
You found what?
The CCG that was like AI or whatever.
New Vegas, wasn't it?
No.
What was it called?
Wonders of the First.
Wonders of the First. That's right.
Oh, right.
Did they ship it? Did it deliver?
Got a strapping 1.6 on VGG.
Not bad, not bad.
That's pretty low.
Beats.
It is pretty low.
It could go that low.
You have to do some real hard fighting against the algorithm.
Exactly. The algorithm pushes you to 5.5 without even trying.
Yeah.
Well, their last comment was 5 months ago. If you're missing tracking numbers, please email orders@wondersccg.com. This message board will no longer be monitored.
There you go.
Yeah,
people got stuff.
Here's our CCG. This message board will never be monitored again. That's a good start.
The no expansions is what they're saying.
You know,
well, they made 1.2 million off the thing.
Wow.
Pump it up, baby.
But yeah, I mean, depending upon who you speak to, I mean, it was just a big scammy McScammerton thing. So
I just need to
allegedly
sell my soul like everybody else.
Don't do it.
No, just
don't sell your soul.
Don't do it.
Why do you judge him? Just let him do it.
how much is your soul?
Yeah,
I think that's the real question.
Yeah.
250.
You already came out of retirement. Isn't that you sold your soul already?
So the
Yeah,
first
stay out
one,
of this.
the first
Thanks,
one
Scott.
got canceled by Kickstarter because Kickstarter was like basically saying you guys are like
That's impressive.
Crypto scamming.
Well,
um
no, it was digital assets, right, or something like weird.
well this if you go to the first that was canceled, why was it canceled? Because it had a bunch of cryptocurrency scratch tickets inside the packs. But more realistically, it's because it's all a sketchy campaign by an NFT company where they used Midjourney for all the art, cobbled together a very basic card game, and then charged people hundreds of dollars for it. The comment section on all their ads and every social media site have been making fun of it, saying buyer beware for the 2 months that this campaign existed.
But other than that,
when they canceled it, didn't that the one where the owner doubled down and said literally every time they shut it down, he's going to create another one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they got $1 million.
Yep.
Yeah, from people who are weird speculating on stuff.
Yeah, Kickstarter did not complete a thorough review of the game before allowing it on their platform. There were character-proof inserts being advertised, which would have been inserted into some packs, like a golden ticket in a Willy Wonka chocolate bar. These would have given commercial licenses to the people who received them so they could create art, stories, shirts, etc. with the character on the card and make money off of them. Imagine if there were a Pikachu card in the original Pokemon game that allowed you to sell Pikachu plushies and keep the profit. That's basically the gist of it. Kickstarter decided these cards equal shares in the company and told Wonder's team to remove them and relaunch the game or they would be kicked from the platform. The team has complied and will be relaunching the game on May 14th. Yeah, so they basically were trying to do something to drive up the price, like doing NFT bullshit. But yeah, I mean, has anybody heard anything of anybody playing it ever?
No. 2,100 backers at 1.2 million means the average backer spent $583, which more realistically means probably some less than that, and then a couple of big whales or fake people. Fake people is always an option too.
Well, Kickstarter made 10%, right, or 5% or whatever they did.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big number for.
So 38 people backed at the supernova level, which was $8,250. So yeah, like it's definitely some big chunkers there. 21
Apparently
people.
It's for sale at Target. That's according to a BGG post from May. I saw several starter boxes for sale at Target alongside Pokemon, Lorcana, and Yu-Gi-Oh products.
Well, I mean, as with every trading card game that comes out, it will never. It'll have its 7 people that play it, and then they'll eventually go back to play Magic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so insane to me. I mean, like, people talk about how D&D is the monolith of the RPG industry, but I mean, nobody even talks about just how ubiquitous Magic the Gathering is. I mean, Pokemon theoretically has a following, and is doing okay. And then there's the 5 people that are screaming Yu-Gi-Oh in the corner, but
I think Pokemon is actually bigger.
It's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah. But otherwise, I agree. That the established ones definitely have just such a strong foothold that it's hard to if you're if you're a company like Ravensburger with Lorcana or whoever else with a little startup, and you get a little bit of a foothold, if you don't manage to like keep up your momentum, you'll just like you said, that people will go back to whatever their baseline is, their Pokemon or their Magic.
Yeah.
And I will give Ravensburger credit. I mean, they are following up with their fan base. I mean, they have consistent releases. They're doing support. Like our local store has Lorcana 2 times a week, and they have their own trade little section. Granted, it's nowhere near what Magic is, but they are working on it. They have a fan base, like the Disney kids or whatever.
Yeah, it's twofold. One, you have to have the company who keeps supporting it.
Yeah.
Putting it right, and you have to have a store that is going. So like where I used to live, they had literally Magic was 3 nights a week, Pokemon was 1 night and 1 afternoon on the weekend, and Yu-Gi-Oh was 2 nights a week and a weekend because they had a huge Yu-Gi-Oh crowd there who played. But you go to another store like 2 towns over, nobody was playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
So Magic the Gathering has revenue wise is the highest, but Yu-Gi-Oh has over 25 billion cards sold, which is 5 billion more than Magic the Gathering.
Well, it's at US or is that worldwide?
Everything is global.
Okay, because like in like Japan, Yu-Gi-Oh is actually more popular than Magic the Gathering.
Yep, I agree with that.
What do they know?
But like the other thing is with I told the story. My stepdaughter is into like anime and like really likes One Piece, so they got the One Piece
Magic set
game trading. No, not that. They got the trading
Oh,
card.
the
game.
TCG.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I'll play it with you because my wife wouldn't play it with her. So I went and read the rules and everything. I'm like, okay, this sounds kind of interesting. We played a few times, and I was like, this sucks.
Bummer. I was hoping it'd be good.
Like it's an interesting concept of how it works.
Which game?
How the
Sorry?
engine works and how you build your deck and how you play your deck and everything. But it's just like everything is overpowered. And if you it's literally one of those things where if your cards happen to come out the exact right way, you can end the game like super quick. There's nothing you can do about it.
One piece.
So it's just, I don't know. It wasn't enjoyable. And it's not because I don't, I'm not enthralled in the IP. It's just, it was an interesting idea, but poor execution.
That's the people that do Star Realms. Who is that?
Wise Wizard.
So do you remember they tried to do that with a game where every card was overpowered and everything costs 0, 1, or 2 resources?
That was a fun game.
Yeah. I mean, it sort of died, but
Necromancer or something like that. Or
I don't remember what it was, but it was like they tried to do a TCG of it.
Every card was a bomb.
Yeah, every card was just crazy.
Yeah.
And it was just who could make the crazy work the fastest.
There's a game, Andy, Cthulhu Realms.
Yeah.
That should have been way bigger than it was.
Sure. I definitely think it could have gotten some more follow-up. And I think it had legs beyond where it ended up.
You mean the Star Realms follow-up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
they did Hero Realms and they did Cthulhu Realm. And
was it the same designer?
Cthulhu Realms was through TMG actually.
Okay, was it?
Yeah,
you can get it on Noble Night for $14.
I really enjoyed it. That was another game, Andy, where like all of a sudden I'd be told one day, Lance, we just published Cthulhu Realms. We're gonna come out with it. I was like, you published what? What game? Michael will let me know. Yeah, we got like 7 million boxes in the warehouse. We're gonna start selling these. I was like, I've never even heard of this game, Michael.
As popular as Star Realms was, I still don't think it's Darwin's best game.
What is?
Here's
Battle for Hill 218.
Battle for Hill 218. No shit, you've played that, huh?
Yes, I own a copy.
I owned a copy.
19?
I owned a copy of that too. I have no idea whatever happened to it.
I still have it because I think it's a phenomenal little game.
It is a phenomenal game.
Isn't that
It's going to charity tomorrow at
11 a.m.
Some kid's gonna be like, "What the hell is this?"
No, truly.
Battle what?
Battle for Hill 218.
I'm kidding.
It's basically a card game that you're playing head to head against each other, and it's like you're playing cards into the tableau.
Fairly lightly themed with war, like World War II or Korean War or something like that. But
you're trying to overtake Hill 218.
Got it.
You can buy it for $5 on Board Game Geek right now.
Or go to a charity
at 11 o'clock tomorrow and get it for $4.99.
Can't get it until 11:01. Too funny.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to decide is the end of all happiness and reality that we just
Abyss Echo, the Forbidden Right, or this fake card game or whatever that did 1.2 million when people like us are working our asses off.
I wonder what everyone thought of Brass Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, whatever. It'll make a ton of money because it's got the brass name on it. It's just, I mean,
Is it
and
really
I'm not trying to bash anything
Yeah,
that Gavin or whatever they're doing. I'm sure the game will be amazing, but I mean, that's just a license to print money, right?
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
They're gonna do
but
that
how
like they
many?
did
How
the,
many?
The reworking too, right? Or
Let's be fair. When they did the two brasses, whatever. Yeah. Oh, look, I got the OG brass.
Hey, I don't know if you're aware, Andy, but that exact copy of brass is going to charity tomorrow at 11 a.m.
So remember you got the two versions of brass and you know the big Kickstarter, and they had the two things, and they had the coins and or the poker chips and whatever, you know, blah 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 blah. So the thing about that like was like that made me go, well, you know, is nobody played the new one, right? Everybody got the old one, and that was the one everybody played. And there'd be like the handful of people, and Anthony will be one. I played that one, and it was a better game because of whatever. But nobody really played it.
the new one. Are you talking about the one with the beer barrels?
What,
Yeah.
Birmingham?
Well, there's Lancashire and there's Birmingham.
Lancashire is the like the old game.
Yes,
I like that one a little
nobody
bit.
played the Birmingham. Nobody
Birmingham
played
is number 1 on BGG.
Yeah, you can't say
nobody
played it.
played
It's
the barrels.
Fake
the
news.
number 1 rated game.
Fake news. You know, but okay, fine.
Nobody played
Okay,
Lancashire.
fine. Other than being the
Birmingham
top
is
game of
better.
all
No, but
time,
no, okay,
no
but-
one played it.
My point is that okay, sorry, I misrepresented. I apologize, but nobody played the of the two. The one got everything, and the other one nobody cared about.
Well, because Lancashire is basically the original brass,
Yeah, that's the one I like.
and
I
Birmingham.
don't dislike the other one. I just like that one better.
Now I'm wondering if Pittsburgh is somewhere in between the two, or if it goes like with more stuff than Birmingham.
Or are they doing a chain like Ticket to Ride, and you're going to see brass, San Francisco, brass, Moorhead, Minnesota,
God, I
brass,
hope not.
Miami.
Oh, I don't know. This is no information on it. I just saw the thing and I was like, okay.
Yeah, there's the only photos they've shared is one in Game Found where they have almost 10,000 people following it, and then 2 other photos which are basically only the cover as well. So they're not, and yeah, so there's nothing. It'll be interesting to see. I do like the art style of the brass games. I'm the only person probably, but I do like it.
No, I like it too.
No,
So-
that first edition that Andy just whipped off of his shelf, that's a fugly game.
That's
The
not,
artist
it's
said
not
he
quite as
didn't
good as
like
the
it.
cover of Kalis, but
Yeah, it's
The
on
top
that
hat
same.
guy?
Yeah.
I really
I don't-
like.
yeah.
I like,
Look at that. It's like it's like they said, okay, we're gonna do the background, and then I'm gonna have my 9-year-old child draw a king in front.
Did you see the geek list where they were putting googly eyes on all those box covers? The one
Yeah,
for Kalis is amazing.
Well, now I got to go look.
Yeah.
So I'm not usually one who, if I have a game and I enjoy it, like needs to get like the newer version of something. But I will tell you that the upcoming edition of Arkwright from Capstone is absolutely gorgeous.
Which one?
Arkwright.
Yes.
So they have a new edition coming out at Essen. That is, I got to see it at Gen Con, and it's absolutely amazing.
I like the original one.
I love the original one, and like I said, I'd be perfectly fine. But like, I don't own brass Lancashire because I have the original brass. I don't need it, the upgraded, look on it. And I own Arkwright, but I am very interested in getting the new version because I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Did you guys see the new Merlin?
No.
Launched today, I think, or yesterday or something.
Board games are just becoming like
Another
movies,
Merlin.
man. We just remake old shit.
Is this a remake of the other
Merlin
one,
Big
or is
Box.
it a new edition?
It's a new version of. Well, I don't know if it adds anything, but it's Merlin Big Box. I mean, I liked Merlin.
I don't think I ever played Merlin.
It's quite. I liked it. It's like a dice manipulation.
Merlin Deluxe Big Box by
Yeah.
Queen Games.
Yep.
That's probably what turned me off. Is you know how like the Queen Games always have that similar look. That box, their box is always.
Didn't they already do a big box edition?
They did in 2020.
No, it's an even bigger box.
I mean, they changed the
Biggest
cover.
box.
I'm like, did the game art change too? Oh, it's not actually by Queen Games. It's by Mowgli.
No, Mowgli. Right, I was looking at the
which
old
is
one.
Queen.
Soon they'll have an even bigger
Is it?
board with a bigger nail.
I don't know why they do a brand of Mowgli.
Oh yeah, they do. Look at that.
Mogwai, do not feed after
Not
midnight.
Mowgli.
I get it.
All right, so the new expansion is
Only
Morgana.
10 days. It's at 43.20. Seems a little low for a Stefan Feld game.
Ah,
It does seem
interesting.
really low.
I will say this is actually a very interesting thing they're doing.
Is the art redone? I can't tell.
So no, it's the same art.
Well,
Because
what's
you
the
can
color?
actually just pledge 30 euros for it, just for the expansion and the new big box. So it's just the big box with the expansion and the game tray insert for the upgraded components.
Oh, you don't get the game?
And just you don't have to buy everything again just to get the like
You
it'll
get the
fit.
full
Wait, so
experience.
you get the
Previous
box,
big
just the
box.
box, or is it an actual game inside the box?
No, so this new big box edition is the old big box edition plus this new Morgana thing.
Got it.
So what they're allowing you to do is, if you back the last one, is just buy the expansion and the bigger big box.
I see. But that's not on the Kickstarter. You have to go to.
Here it is.
Kickstarter.
It's
Is
the
it?
first pledge. Expansion 3 Morgana.
Huh, I'm not seeing it.
Oh no, it's the second one. Expansion 3
Oh.
Morgana and empty big box. 55 euros.
Am I the only one that's just getting sick and tired of all these damn expansions?
I
for
don't see
everything?
it.
Are you on the campaign on Kickstarter?
I'm on the Kickstarter. Merlin Big Box. First pledge, Merlin Big Box. Second pledge, Merlin Alhambra. Second big edition.
Yeah,
big
that's
box.
what I see too.
Third thing, Kingdom Builder, Empire. Like what? Kingdom Builder. Then third one is 3 times Big Box, Merlin, Luxor, and Runestone.
Hold on.
Maybe you're seeing a different screen.
The
You could share
weird
your
thing to
screen if
me
you want.
is that the campaign says Mowgli Games, which is a registered / patented brand of Mowgli distribution, has procured the rights for Merlin Big Box from Queen Games. First off, you don't patent a brand. Second,
Wait, are you looking at the same thing? Because
You
Queen
share your
has
screen
their
and show us
own-
what you're looking at.
Hold on.
If you want, or you want me to share my screen?
Hold on.
I like how we're just dragging this out.
Where the hell's the share screen button?
It's the big green thing at the bottom of the arrow.
The one that says share?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
It's just brutal, this call.
Scott is. Oh, you were going to bed.
Probably true. Pretty soon.
I should go to bed.
Matt.
Well, after we figure out what Anthony's looking at, I'm gonna go to bed.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm curious
it-
what
it might
Anthony's
be
looking
a-
at. Is it a different thing? Oh,
I gotta get up.
That
no,
is a
that's
different thing.
Work
hey
tomorrow.
everybody. Hello.
All right, hold on.
Hi.
Now you see it?
Yeah, but that's not it.
That's not it.
There was a different one. Like search.
Oh, this is the old one. with
That's the
Morgana.
old
Oh,
one
okay. There's a
with
new one. I was
2020.
gonna say that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. That's
Like
why it
just
didn't
search
make
for
any
the new
sense to me.
Merlin. Like search.
It's
okay.
Brass Lancashire.
That's why it didn't make sense to me. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a different one. It's got new artwork on the cover, and I'm like, I wish all the artwork was like that cover, and then I would maybe potentially get it, because I really do like Merlin.
Is it a new edition?
It looks like it. Here, I'll share my screen. Hold on. Sorry.
So here's the real
Oh, I
question.
see it. Yeah, hold on.
Do I go into BGG and remove all of these games from my collection?
No, you get mark previously owned.
You previously owned.
Yeah,
I
just do
still
that.
I can't.
No. You just start a
can't
new
do-
account.
See, they
I can't-
they changed the font, like it's the lowercase, like Helvetica or something. Like
It's a fun
just-
font.
I mean, it almost looks like Quanchai art, honestly.
I could see that.
And but
Seriously.
but then if you go to the game, it doesn't look like.
No, it
Quanchai.
doesn't. It
It's
looks
the
like
same old art.
Old art,
Like,
yeah.
like, oh man, there's the Morgana expansion. So they've already done the Morgana expansion.
All right,
See,
yeah,
so there was
all right,
only
never mind.
Merlin big box for €65, which is $77.
My
Merlin.
one play of Merlin, like I don't know how many years ago now, was fun.
Yeah, I liked Merlin. I wish it was new artwork though.
And then
I wish it was the Quancheck cover or whatever whoever made this cover. I don't know if that was Dennis Lohausen or what. Comments. Anybody say anything about the art?
New art rules. Old art rules.
Is that what it says?
I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go along.
Why change the nice cover of the box? Okay, done.
Yeah, no, so that's a whenever you're doing a reprint of anything, there's always going to be people who are
person.
like, I already own the thing and I'm not motivated by the new one, so I'm gonna diss the art on the new one thing, just like every single time. And they always pretend like they're not that, you know, I have a game that's up on Kickstarter right now that's a reprint that has a bunch of people doing that, but but realistically, if there's a Reddit thread literally yesterday that had people bashing the Quacks art, the Jaipur art cover redo, and the Sheriff of Nottingham art, like all in the same thread, and it's just like, yeah, that happened every single time. You already own the game. You bought the game because you liked the art. You're not motivated to buy the new one, so you're saying the old art or the new art is bad, and it's just like, yeah, got it. You have no self-awareness.
I mean, you know what? I want to go look here since you're here,
Yeah,
Andy.
that
I'm
is
going to go
made for
pull up.
complaining.
I'm pulling up Camp Grizzly second edition, $200,000. Well done.
Nice.
Yep.
Well done. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Let's see here.
Are
I would
you
like
playing?
cardboard standees option for deluxe or both. I like the feel of chipboard and wooden pieces more.
Sure.
Make that happen. Question regarding the standees. I'm assuming there will be artwork on the front and back. Will the back feature artwork for the back side of the counselors? I love standees, but I dislike it when both sides show the same artwork.
Mm.
I've seen it mentioned before, but +1 for full body artwork for everybody on the standees. I was able to demo this twice at Gen Con. I've been looking forward to it. Can't wait to get my copy. Well, Alex, take your positivity the F out of here.
That's
and
right.
move on.
Bringing down the mood of
Yeah.
the group.
What kind of insert will the limited edition have?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions and stuff, but there's also a lot of people who are like really angry about the new layout stuff.
No, hold on. We'll get there.
Okay.
Trick or Treat
Oh, yeah.
Studios Day 2 alone, the campaign only raised 35K more, and tomorrow that will drop more. If you keep all these stretch goals at 40K a pop, this campaign is going to be like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
You know what? You can't say anything, Andy, but I will say something to this guy. Charles with a Z. Then don't back it. Don't back it. Cancel your pledge and move on. Don't back it. It obviously won't be what you want. So take your negative attitude and just don't back it.
Yeah,
There,
it's
problem solved.
It's when we first announced Dragons Down, right? I was told that I was what was the phrase because I told you guys, like, I was corporate money grab, right? My corporation is not doing well in that it's still the basement of my house, right? But anyway, we opened the pledge manager for shipping, and now I'm a criminal, or at least I'm criminally insane, I think is a phrase that was used, as well as being told that I was lying to my backers purposely to trick them into paying shipping, even though literally all of the shipping came within the estimates that were up on day one of the campaign. So yeah, we just the idea of I will never understand it. And so what we did, emailed every one of those people privately and publicly and said, happy to give you a refund. And every single one, no, I want the game. Then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That simple. Right? Like I got no qualm saying that out loud. Like you can talk to me about being disappointed about this or that. Don't call me a criminal. Don't call me a liar. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Everything's
what
got
you
to be
want to
such
do.
hyperbole these days to get noticed.
That's right. Everybody's got to have the ultimate opinion, and you got to scream it from the rooftops. And you can't just say, "I'm disappointed with this. Will you work with me?" And the truth is I'll work with anyone to help them out. I want you to have my game. I don't want people who call me a criminal to have my game. Anyway, just gets old every once in a while. It just triggers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dr. Mercedes Samudio was kind enough to say, well, now that this is going so well, I'd like to suggest a new stretch goal. A legacy version of the game with generations of counselors and Otis
Ooh.
becoming like the slasher he truly is.
Oh, she get
Camp
right on that.
Grizzly Legacy.
Jeremy.
Andy, get on that.
Yeah,
make
right
make
on
a
that.
hold. It's just a stretch goal too. They don't have to pay anything extra for it. They just get it.
Yes.
Ah.
I love it.
By the way, is Jeremy like the real name of Otis? Because or hopefully that's not a typo. Is that part of the story?
Jeremy is no, I don't think Jeremy is the real name of those.
There's
I
a
think
quote
Jeremy
about Jeremy.
There's a quote about Jeremy from the Haddon
Right.
guy. Yeah.
Donald Pleasance.
Yeah.
Character.
The
The
spoof
cop or whatever, or the
yes.
investigator or whoever he is. Okay.
Yeah. He's got quotes about Jeremy, but I don't think that that's intended to be like his real name. But maybe I'm missing some piece of flavor text
is
or
Jeremy
something.
in the game somewhere else?
No, not that I'm aware.
Let's see here. Woo! I randomly stumbled across One Stop Co-op's preview of this on the tube, and so glad I did. Wow, I never thought I'd ever get a chance to own this. Thanks for reprinting. I have a couple questions. Will the cardboard standees also be in the deluxe copy? I really want to get deluxe, but I'm not a fan of acrylic. Also, is there a stretch goal to replace the plastic arrow in the first expansion with a bottle-shaped spinner? Also, I hope more Australians back this so the shipping goes down. Just all over the place. What's your question? And that's one of those things where it's not even really a question. It's just like statements.
Dear sir, can you make the game with less violence?
Yes.
Right.
It's a little bloody.
Could everyone just say unpleasant things to each other?
We appreciate all of our backers.
Yeah. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you can't say it but I'll say it. I absolutely will say it. There are absolutely people that like come in and just take a shit on everything and just make things worse, and you just want them to go away. Even if they're like doing a $500 pledge, you just want them to take their $500 and go away, and forget that you exist.
The one that still I may have mentioned this before. The one that annoyed me the most on a previous campaign. I will bad talk this person because this person can go away. But on the update where we were like, hey, we're starting fulfillment of
game
House of a Thousand Corpses on time. This is the we are on time update. And the person was like was like, I'm never gonna back another one of your things because you're like not on time. And I was just like, what do you want? It's not in your hand right this second. Is that your definition of on time? Or what? But yeah, like I was just like, okay, all right. Well, like there are definitely some people where it's like you knew you were never going to retain them anyways, right? Like they were always going to find something to be angry about. And there was no way you could stop that from occurring. It was just a matter of when.
It's like stock price, right? It's like the expectation, well, you're not a month ahead of schedule, so therefore I consider you to be behind schedule, Andy, and I'm very disappointed in you.
Yeah.
You know,
which is especially messed up for Kickstarter because being on time it should count as super ahead of schedule for Kickstarters. So
agreed completely.
Andy, you remember that one guy that came out of the woodwork every single TMG Kickstarter to just trash on us? I can't remember his name to save my life.
Seth Jaffe.
No, I can't remember his name, and we would just wait for him to show up, and he would immediately come in, and he would just start bashing on us. And I guess Michael actually met him at a convention once, like actually had a conversation with him.
No, I know who you're talking about. I'm not. I'm trying. I don't want to like put names out in the world, but
Well, and then we found out later that like he like kind of vanished for a while. And we found out that his like wife had passed away unexpectedly, and like he just didn't back any more Kickstarter stuff, and like. But I remember I was just kind of like. Yeah, but that guy just waited. He just waited until we launched something, and he'd immediately step in and like be one of the first comments on the thing. Oh, another TMG release. I wonder how late this one's gonna be. Like it just like was the first thing he'd say. Just would come in and take a shit on us in seconds, and it was just like there was nothing you could do. It was just the worst.
Well, maybe you should have been on time.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on Vengeance California TTRPG?
Where is this coming from?
I don't know. I'm just browsing Kickstarter, and this caught my eye because it looked kind of cool.
I don't think anybody's even heard
It's
of
a
it.
pulpy 1980s revenge fantasy and a no prep one shot TTRPG.
Those one-shot TTRPGs, they usually rely on storytelling, and everybody just, like, if it's your thing,
kind of like it doesn't really.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to look at it, but
I'm just curious.
If it's your thing, it's people love them, right? Because it's just like, oh, we're just gonna sit down, we're gonna create a narrative together, and it sounds like I'm bashing on it.
Prep.
But I know people that like just say, yeah, this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna create this story that all of us are involved in, and the people that like it, they like it, and as well as they should. But yeah. Will this campaign have a visit of Camp Grizzly's original designer Jason Topolsky and artist Austin Madison? Love to hear from them. We don't plan on that. While we worked with them to make sure that all the updates are okay by them, they've got their own day jobs. Oh, Andy, you're just shutting out the original designers.
No, we're talking to them, but yeah, like that we're not like being like having an ask me anything because all that would degenerate into is people being like, where's my 10-year-old pledge from one of the original Kickstarters? So
yeah. This is great. Mike All In Hutton said,
all in.
Mike cornered the market years ago and bought up what little stock was left of the original stuff. Made a ton of money reselling it. Kept one copy for myself, but glad to get a new copy as well. Yeah. Just when you can't dislike Mike $1 Hutton more, he proves you wrong. just great. Just great. You know what?
Yeah, no, I like it when people are enthusiastic about stuff, but it can be harder when people are just like, your choice was wrong. Make this change or else you're a bad person. I demand it. I am the sole person speaking for everybody else here. Ignore the other comments that say something different. My opinion is the only that's when I get annoyed. I like it when people are enthusiastic about stuff.
So I'm going to say this, and I do not want to say, but I'm going to offer the disclaimer for the tens of people that are going to listen to this. This does not mean this is how Andy and Trick or Treat Studios are running things. But here's Charla's, my original person, like, just don't back it, just go away. It probably wouldn't hurt if you went ahead and added all the stretch goals to the campaign page. After the first few days, the backer numbers will slow up for backers per day, and at first, your amount needed per stretch goal will unlock. So he's basically said what he wanted to say 12 hours ago, and then came back in 8 hours later to say what he wanted to say again. So go away. But anyway, nothing sucks more than when a campaign outpaces itself and you don't get all the stretch goals. I do not speak for Trick or Treat Studios. I do not speak for Andy. But here's the deal, people. The reason why most stretch goals work is that they don't work like they used to, where people actually used to figure out, I can remember with TMG where we used to sit down and hammer out the numbers and say, well, if we make this much more money, we can add this. I
Yes.
remember when we did Yokohama, we were like, if we want to put an eye and a gill on the fish, it'll cost this much more if we do that. And we decided not to because we just weren't able to do it. I mean, now of course it's cheaper, way cheaper. Most of the time, and again, I do not speak for Andy, and I'm not looking for Andy to answer this question and tell me this is how he does it or not. But I can tell you right now, Gray Fox Games, when we sit down and we think of our stretch goals and everything like that, first of all, we rarely do stretch goals anymore. We just do timed releases. We know exactly what we're going to add to a game. We know exactly what we're going to do. And the stretch goals, the reason why you don't post all the dollar amounts is because if all of a sudden your campaign catches fire and you're just bashing through stretch goals, all of a sudden you've hit all of them and you got nothing left, and you got a bunch of backers that are banging on your door saying more stretch goals, more stretch goals, more stretch goals, and you're like, I don't have any more. And then you got to actually go into your pocket and figure out something else that you're going to do when you don't have any clue what you're going to do. Or it's one of those things where things are going slower and you want to be able to release things, and so you then just go in and you adjust and you say, okay, you know what, the last one was at 40,000, but this one will be for 30, and we're going to give you this, that kind of stuff. And it's just, and again, I'm not speaking for Trick or Treat, I'm not speaking for Andy, and I'm not expecting Andy to answer. I'm just saying people don't get it, and if you don't like it, don't back it. What is this world coming to? It's like, oh, I don't like the way you're doing this. I don't want this game. Cool. Then take your dollar, cancel your pledge, and go away. I mean,
Yes.
I don't go into Walmart's parking lot and scream about the prices and say, oh, I'm not going to go there. I just.
I'll add one more other thing to a reason for not because I think there's actually a whole lot of reasons, some of which you touch on, but also if you're like, here's all these stretch goals and here's the thing, and it doesn't,
Excuse me.
you get through half of them or whatever, there'll be people being like, oh, we didn't get the whatever thing was like down at the bottom. I can't. This game is incomplete. I'm not gonna.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. Back this thing because we didn't get the full game, and it's like,
I want to cancel my pledge.
Yeah.
Right? The only other thing you can do if you've already, and I'm going to say for like the 8th time, I'm not saying Trick or Treats is going to do this or doesn't, but like what a lot of creators do is it's like that subterfuge where it's like, well, we know we didn't hit that last stretch goal, but you know what? We're going to give it to you anyway. And the thing was, it was always going to be in the game anyway. It was already in the production sheet. It was already paid for. It's already like you knew you were going to add it anyway. But then you can be magnanimous and say, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and give you that last stretch goal anyway, even though we didn't hit it because you guys are awesome. And go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say so when we do the Eastern Reaches expansion for Dragon's Down, which most likely will be January or February, I know right now and have everything done right now for everything because we're doing daily reveals. So
yeah,
that's what we're doing.
I mean, the daily reveals, I mean, I don't know if it's better or worse than stretch goals. I mean, it depends on the day of the week, if you ask me what I think.
It is because I can do the work with China for, at the end of this year. So it's ready to go. It's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's just I do think that it's like it's a sausage, how you make a sausage type of thing, but I just, the people that don't know anything try to say what's going on. It's kind of neat it's a good glimpse back to what Kickstarter used to be, but where people were flying by the seat of their pants and trying to nice cat, Anthony, trying to fly by the seat of their pants and just like, oh, who knows what else can we add to this if we hit $5,000, you know? But that those days are long gone. It's a store. It's a store that allows you to take money up front to make the thing that you want to sell people and make a little bit more money. And it's a great way for companies to get more direct money from their customers instead of having to go through any kind of distribution loop and cut into your profits. Every single company out there, every single board game company, every single company, period, should be finding ways to directly sell to their customers more and cut all the people out that are taking their little penny as they go along. Because the more you do that, the better off you'll be. Keep the money. But anyway. So
I'm with you.
That's my 2 bits.
On that note, it's 2 a.m. here.
Yes, it's 1 a.m. and I suppose I should go to bed. I got to get up in the morning, and everybody's got to get up in the morning. I do have post. I have after Alaboom grousing to do. If you want to be around for after Alaboom grousing, but if you want to go to bed, I understand that as well. Does anybody have any parting comments to the gallery, to the tens? Wow, we got like 12 people
10?
watching right now. That's crazy.
Since the last time I checked,
I have one more
BGG
question for you
Oh,
guys.
yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Has anybody seen this ad for the book come across their feed? No, just
No.
me.
So
Don't get it on your feed because that's all I'm seeing is the book. It's an illustrated encyclopedia of sorts. It's like a
you
big
clicked
fat
on the wrong thing.
beaver book.
An encyclopedia. That's crazy.
Like it's like but it's got like a very cool aesthetic to it. I was just curious if anybody was getting hammered by these ads except me.
Nope, just you. Lucky you.
I don't know what flagged that on the algorithm for me.
You're maybe it's the double income no kids thing you got going on. You know, you have money to burn.
Dink.
Right, which explains why I'm not seeing it.
So while we were all chatting here, I was checking BGG, and the forums for After the Empire have been mostly silent for a good while, but there was like 3 separate little posts and questions that I had to like type out answers to, and I was I was delighted. I was like, ooh.
Are you not subscribed to it?
I am, yeah.
Are you getting alerts? Maybe you
yeah
over it or something. Oh, okay.
It's just like there was like within the last week there was like 3.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh.
Is it because of Gen Con maybe?
I don't maybe.
I saw it moving at Gen Con. When I was in that booth, I saw it moving.
That'd be a good reason.
So I really want to get that game. So I would like to get your game. And then I'll ask all kinds of questions.
I hear that it gets the job done.
What does that mean?
Evan can teach it to you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I want to play with the designer.
Anyway, I was just excited. I was like, ooh, there's action.
Oh, I love it. I will say, as a total compliment and an intended compliment, is I've thought since day one that is a cool ass looking game. So, kudos.
Thanks, man.
You bet. Wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
I was there in the booth this year, and a lot of people were like, "Who is this new?" I'm like, no, we didn't have it last year. I'm like, it was sitting exactly on the opposite side of last
right.
year.
Yeah. Right.
But we did sell out.
It's great.
That's when you got to be like, yeah, it's new. You got to get it while you can.
That's exactly right.
We're gonna sell out.
And comment on BGG.
Yeah.
Comment on Board Game Geek. Evan will be happy.
Yes, I know. I went in there and answered questions. Josh already beat me to a couple of them.
Bastard.
All right, that was it.
All right, I can go to bed.
Well, I mean, unless you want to hang out for grousing, but that's fine.
Grouse.
Oh, I like grousing. I'm around for grousing.
Oh, I'm quite lowbrow.
Yes.
All right, everybody. I should mention, I will be taking my kid to college next week, Wednesday. So unless we do a like Tuesday night Alaboom, I will not be available Wednesday. So if you can do
I'm going
Tuesday.
out of town on Wednesday too, so
Yeah, so we might do okay, well, it's right there. We'll just say doing
Tuesday's
boom.
good,
We're
'cause I
doing
don't
a
work.
rare Tuesday boom. A rare Tuesday boom. So go back, Camp Grizzly. The game's fun. It's amazing. I think I even did a video back in the day. Thanks for not linking my old video. Appreciate that so much.
Would you like us? I can put it on there right
I don't
now.
even know if I still have it up. I'll have to look. But anyway,
you
did
don't
I
delete
even?
anything.
I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, did I actually do a video for that? I mean, I don't even remember. Hold on, let me look. Go to my studio. Go to content.
Undead Viking videos, 2014, number one hottest
Oh, there you go.
on the old.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. 40 minutes and 41 seconds. So, Camp Grizzly.
It's a short
Look
one.
at this whippersnapper. Look at this whippersnapper.
Oh, what happened to him?
What happened to this guy?
What happened to him? He was.
I watched an old Alaboom.
Oh, I remember this, and I even opened up with the Friday the 13th music. If you go to it.
Oh, look at that old box. Do you still have that?
Look at that.
Oh, I saw that image somewhere.
Look at that backwards hat.
I love it.
He's so cool. He's dreamy.
I mean, this is like, what is that? 41 minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes. That's
40
and this is my old game crafter.
Short, up into HD to maximize your viewing pleasure.
Yep, that was back when you didn't automatically do that.
Yeah. Remember those days when it didn't automatically upscale you?
I'm just looking at his various games in back of him.
Where's the gefilte fish?
Who knows? It might have been up in the thing.
Tweet.
That was a fun game.
All right, now
That corporate America game that's up in the top left.
There you go.
Top left. That was actually a really good game.
Yeah,
That
second edition's great too.
Yeah, that nobody played. Oh man, London with the board, not London, that stupid card game. London was great.
It was
Loved
good.
London.
wait, you think London, the black box Martin Wallace game with the cards is stupid?
The London with the board was a way better game. Wildcatters is a great game too. Holy crap. Wildcatters was great.
My respect for you has gone down.
Well, I mean, whatever.
Wildcatters is great. No game on that background is not great. Battle for Souls.
All right, I gotta go, or I'm gonna fall
Ghost
asleep
Stories
on camera.
Nearly impossible to win the game. Quantum was great.
Later, Scott.
See you guys later.
Later.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of that. We'll next week. Tuesday boom. Stopping the live stream. Be good.
Later.
Be good to each other, everybody.